Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your dude. When the shepherd's carnivorous, so come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back, and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC and superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz.
All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back and good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to Marantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. To the hater, who is this hater right here? The first one that showed up. Good morning to you. He said, all 19 of you in here. Yeah, I guess there's 19 of us here. That's a lot there, Fatty. It's so fitting your name is called Fatty. All right, we'll just leave it there. Anyway, guys, shout out to Sue. I believe it was Sue who sent me this care package with all this extra merch and some stuff. I don't know. I opened it last night. I saw 2 hats, a backpack, and I was like, that's 2 boats and a helicopter. That's how it feels right now. My workout tip. I'm trying to grind this back out. I plan on working out today. I plan on working out for the rest of my life, really. Let's get it grinding, though. As far as Mango goes, Mango, I see here in the chat, you say LOL, LMFAO. What does that mean, by the way? Lamafao, right? Yeah, okay. Who is this wannabe? Wannabe what? Who are you? Are you subscribed to the channel? How the hell did you show up first? You're in the first 5 people. And how? Oh, you're subscribed. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it, man. I'm never going to tell you guys to F off. I'm not going to cuss you out. And I'm not going to, shit on you. I'm not going to do that. But I know who will. Anybody find my GoFundMe yet? I still have to get that process, guys. We're doing a GoFundMe here. If you guys don't know, it's for my favorite YouTuber. He has a bad connection. Matter of fact, he went to work today because he's not live right now. So shout out to Anthony. He's such a good YouTuber. Yes. Can't play music while streaming. He had a panic attack. Oh, man. Well, we'll talk about it later. I don't want to talk about it right now because I'm having too much fun today. I don't want to ruin my whole night. I just woke up, and it's crazy. When I say I just woke up, I've been up, but I just woke up to the charts to look at them, guys. I hadn't looked at them all day, and to see the whole market burning off. Hey, those spike calls, Anthony, how they working out for us, man? I see 420 next week. I see 418. Really, I see 396. That's what I see. Hey, and then he goes, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the SPY. It's pissing me off right now. We know you don't know what's going on with the SPY. Oh, man. Anyway, GameStop looking great at 1966. What a good year, by the way. AMC, oh man, 593. What's going on, AMC? I want to know. Are you going to drop down before earnings? I hope not. Genius Group, GNS, $5.03. What a pump and dump that is. Bed Bath & Beyond. You know what, guys? I flirted with disaster. And I'm telling you, I know this company's shit. I know it's gone. I know they're going to, I don't know. I don't know, but I know, right? I think they're diluting right now. And I've been saying this, and then these guys last night, if you haven't seen PP Seeds, okay, hey, PP Seeds, you threatened me with a video. Don't make me make another video, Marantz, about my calls being in the money last night. This was PP Seeds on his live. Hey, PP Seeds, you couldn't threaten me with more little dick energy than what you have. You have a mic and a camera, and you're worried about what's said in the chat so much that you'll mute someone. Hi, me. And then you're like, oh, I've been on your show. I actually gave your show some substance. Now it's just hopium and sitting there and waiting for what? This bankruptcy? That's it? You want the other side of the coin? You want the truth? I got you. Don't worry about it. But yeah, you want to partner up with whoever's buying you out, whoever's giving you guys would take money from anyone because you're not about the company. You're about your play, about your investment. And then he tried to do the whole man card on me last night. I don't know if you guys saw this stream at all. I hope you didn't. If you did, oh well. Don't worry. I'll watch the shit for you. Okay, I'll let you know what was said. And he said, Marantz, if you're such a man and you know where everything is, why don't you put a bet on it? Why don't you take a position on it? And I was like, if I ever want to watch the Kardashians, I don't have to invest in their makeup line. I literally can just watch it and be like, okay, yeah, they're ruining their whole family, their whole lives. They're doing it right there on live TV. For what? For some money? That's what you're doing. You're ruining your whole family, you and your girlfriend. And what are you guys doing? Making a bet on Bed Bath & Beyond. You don't even shop there. Yet you own the stock and you think it's going to the moon. Good luck. Good luck. It's a failed company. They're borrowing money at the last second for a stay off of bankruptcy. That's on you. It's still a bankrupt company. It's still a trash company. Go look at it. So don't tell me that it's a good investment. I don't know why people are doing this. I don't know what it is, what people are chasing. They're chasing rockets, guys. They're chasing dreams that don't exist. And it's upsetting. It's upsetting because everyone's watching. And then, they wonder why. They wonder why a PSYOPs play like AMC even exists, why Bed Bath & Beyond exists, why GNS is coming to the table, GTII. I mean, we can go down the list of everything that's been pushed in front of you guys. And then they say, well, why does your channel exist, Marantz? Why do you call yourself GameStop only? No, that's what I invest in, sure. But we talk about it all here. It's an open door. We're right here talking about every stock we can that's pushed out in front of you. You know, I was the first one to go, hey guys, guess what? GNS, no thank you. Well, WIZA, no thank you. HLBZ, no thank you. I mean, I have to go down the list every day. And then you guys got a channel like John Wick Sniping where, oh yeah, he might have 19 people too. And then they're right there, we got to make money off this deal. I got Tanko making a 20-minute video of me because he talks really slow. Marantz, I'm not very happy with you and your moderators that get paid 60 cents a comment, and I'm a man. And if you do that again, I'm gonna talk to Linda Real in the Philippines, and we're gonna meet up in Manila. Bro, put it ×2 and it sounds like a regular guy. I know. It's terrible for me out here, guys. I'm sorry. I don't think people go through as much as I go through on YouTube, but all to do what? To give out the right information? It's like that for me. It really is. But Fatty getting spanked right out of the gate. Yeah, I mean, guys, he looks himself in the mirror. He knows what he's got. He has to see his junk somehow. It's on him. His name's Fatty. What do you want me to do? So mad using Ant for clout. You think I'm worried about Ant? You think I'm using him for clout? Have you watched his live stream? His live stream, the whole thing is me. Whole thing. Hey, guys. Hey, yo, I'm going to do this right now. This early in the morning, I just woke up. Guys, don't do this to me. I don't want to do it. I don't make a live stream about this kid. Oh, it's low-hanging fruit. It's low-hanging fruit. Don't do it. I'm serious. Don't do it to me. Because I'm trying to get through at least a 10-minute monologue about other stocks than me doing this bullshit. We got the thriller in Manila. That's really good. That's really good. I love it. Good morning, everybody, and good morning to you guys. Fatty getting, yes, he is. Apes should call themselves squirrels. Okay, because they want to get the nut? I don't know what it is. Listen. Well, I'm going to start out with Bed Bath & Beyond because They listed a new board of director yesterday. I have not even gone into it. Why Hershey's would ever want to come over, a sitting board member on Hershey. I'm going to figure it all out. I'll dig deep, but I didn't have to because Lizard is trying to buy out Bed Bath & Beyond. And if they're going to take funding from Lizard, then what do you think is going to happen, guys? What do you think is going to happen? Those are financial advisors for Citadel, period. Lizard and Citadel are partners. They hang out together. They do everything together. Conference calls together. They hire people together. You guys saw the connection between Lizard and Citadel, and I'm going to leave it there. If you want to buy into a company that is already run by private equity, that is Bed Bath & Beyond. Good luck. I'm telling you right now, go to Bed Bath & Beyond. It is not just empty. It's liquidating. Bed Bath & Beyond is liquidating right now in the U.S., already bankrupt in Canada, already shut down all the Harmon stores. I mean, what more were they looking for? The stock price is $1.46, and people are telling you it's going to $50, $100 calls, buy calls. When are you going to see $5 again? PP Seeds, you have a whole channel, group of people that watch you, and for whatever reason, you're misleading 200 people a night. It's on you. You guys go dance with the devil all you want. Oh, but I like what he says about GameStop. And you know Ryan Cohen's here. He's got a guy on there telling you Ryan Cohen's going to buy Bed Bath & Beyond. Who cares? Like, who cares? Ryan Cohen's going to buy it for pennies. And what does that do for you? Nothing. Hey, guys, I'm on the ledge. It's the same idea, the same concept. You guys want to brag about Ryan Cohen and what he does for investing, then why not invest what he's invested in? Not what he might be doing, not what might be happening. How about what is happening, what has been happening? I'm not big mad either. I'm just sad for you. I'm sad that you guys lost all your money putting it all in on these guys. There's guys out here that are not believable, and those are them, okay? That was actually a misprint on the board member who was added Bed Bath & Beyond. No new Bed Bath & Beyond board member yet. Oh, great. Then I misread it last night? Awesome. Oh, and I hope they never have it. Lizard's hanging out with Citadel. Check it out. Yeah, I told everybody that. And, I said it last night. And for people not to do the homework, people not to look into things, they just Hudson Bay, we're saved. Yay. Who's giving you the money? The shit ain't free, guys. This is like the mafia. except without Martin Scorsese. There's no commercial breaks, no missed Oscars. There's nothing. This is real. They're taking your money. That's the difference. So I wouldn't touch Bed Bath & Beyond. Remember, I tell you what stocks not to touch. There's a big difference. I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm just telling you what to avoid. I'd much rather have that guy. I'd much rather have the landmine. The guy who says, hey, there's a landmine there. A landmine there. That's all I'm doing. But you guys keep doing what you're doing, and good luck to it. Next stock, AMC. I mean, how bad does it have to get? These Spaces calls that I've been listening to, you guys know I'm not involved with Twitter anymore, but there are Spaces calls out there where the ignorant are leading the ignorant still. These guys have made a 2-year play stretch this far for their YouTube career and their Twitter careers, and for what? Pennies? Dollars? Whatever they're making? Because they're not making money on the investment. I commend every AMC YouTuber in the country, exception of myself, of course. I'm the only AMC YouTuber that gives out truth. So all the liars and the hopium dealers, right? AMC Bigums, Boss Blunts, Angelino, whatever, Lou, I don't care who, Spencer, Froggy, Tony D's Nuts, all of them. I commend them all. They have stretched out this play long enough to where they lost money on the market, but yet they made money on YouTube. So at least they're grifting in the right direction. At least they're making money. I commend them, because it's not going to happen, guys. This is not going to happen. AMC is about to do the unthinkable. 2 years ago, when everyone was buying in on a float that was inflated, telling you, well, this is the right thing to do. It's for the people. It's to save the movies. Adam Aron's our partner. How? I made a video called Adam Aron is a Snake. It's almost 2 years old, guys. Almost 2 years old. Where were you? Now you have the Marine. Now you have, I don't even know who else. Phyllis is still pushing AMC. Phyllis, for real, is still pushing AMC. Scavenger. What a fucking liar this shill is. Scavenger stonks. Scavenger went into the live stream yesterday, and one, you guys got to know his story. Supposedly his brother died, killed himself because of AMC. I don't know the truth. I don't know the facts behind it. I don't know what happened there, and am I sensitive to it? I'm sorry you lost your bro. Honest. But you lied yesterday. Like, just flat out lied. And if you guys didn't see what he said in the live stream, I'll play it later. He said, I go onto Marantz's channel from time to time, and I sent Marantz a super chat, but it failed to deliver. It FTD'd. I mean, even in his lies, because, hey, my cats are getting down. Hey, calm down, cats. But even in his lies, he uses the term FTD. I'm like, what the hell? You're not blocked in the channel, Scavenger, you liar. Come on in, and we'll talk it out. Whatever you want to talk out. But the minute you say TA or Ant Trades has amazing TA, that's why I like the guy. What's amazing about it? It only took a month for it not to be true. The guy said it's going to hit all-time highs, 140 next week. No more timelines. No more timelines. No, we don't do that. SPY's going to go up to 420. It's at 396. The algorithm doesn't know about earnings. The algorithm doesn't care about catalysts. The algo's on a play. It's just on repeat. It is absolutely ridiculous what these guys are doing. Let me go ahead and put this into the pin to the top of the chat. That is the Discord, guys. If you guys want to come hang out, over 600 people are in the Discord, Marantz Rantz Discord. They hang out, they post videos, post clips, post your ideas. When the show's not live, that's always live. And I do come in and I hang out from time to time. It is free, and it always will be free. We don't charge a single dollar here for anything you do. Now, the channel itself, yes, Pepper with Salt gifted 250 memberships last month. If you guys want to keep that going and support the content we put, you can. You don't have to. I don't force you to. But there are some member-only videos that might be worth a little something. And you guys let me know what you guys like about those videos. Somebody was asking earlier. They said, what was that episode 11? Well, I don't know. Episode 12 is coming out today, so I hope you guys like it. And let's go ahead and go on. I'm gonna get to Ant Trades, but I'll leave them for the end because I'm working on the next one is going to be CSI. So HYMC. We can go look at HYMC right now. For whatever reason, the whole world told you to buy this company, And then some people tell you, oh, it's a play, and you got to really pace yourself. You got to worry about, it's not that bad. We're going to go all in. This is my forever play. This is what I'm buying, guys. Marantz, you're wrong. They're finding gold in them, their hills. I made the video 2 hours after Adam Aaron announced that he was buying into this company. And you guys can sit here and tell me what the hell I'm looking at. Somebody out here, tell me what I'm looking at. Okay? Because I made these arrows months ago. And I called this stock a pump and dump. What do you see? It's at 36 cents. From $3.10 to 36 cents. AMC purposely made the worst investment of their lifetime on purpose to fund who? Mudrick. And Mudrick sold their position this whole year while AMC holds the bag. And they continually hold the bag. Board of directors for HYMC? AMC CFO, Sean Goodman. Do you guys get this yet? Do you guys get who the criminals are yet? I hope you do. How can you deny one thing when looking at the other? You guys want to go ahead and put focus on what AMC and they're suing and they're trying to get back at Adam Aaron. Who cares? You're going to get lost in what? In court? Get lost in it. The wheels of justice move slow. But this stock market doesn't. It drops fast. It happens, guys. Ant shows a chart, what he said it's supposed to do, and then below the same chart, what it really does, and failed to break out. It's never going to break out. Why is, and there you go, Tupa. Hey, Tupa Clips, you know, I actually put the stocks that we're going to talk about, I put it in the description of the video. I put AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, and GameStop. I put it there for you. I don't know why you keep coming at me with stocks that no one's talking about, bro. Nobody cares about shit coins, your failed stocks, none of that stuff. So this is what you're looking at. This stock went from $1.10 in September all the way down to 33 cents. It's a residual pump and dump with diminishing returns the whole way through. Do not, I repeat, do not touch it. And why? Why do I tell you to stay away from things? Because I've done the homework that you didn't want to do. I did all of that for you. Yes, did I for free. Who in their right mind would spend all day looking at these stocks and giving out financial advice or helping us? Who cares about me losing money? You care about my money, Marantz, so much? I mean, to a point, I care about information. I hate misleading information. I hate it when they just give you a storyline and then they say, here you go. It's indoctrinate it, eat it, live it. It's yours. I can't stand that. And that's probably why I'm the rogue. That's probably why I am shadow banned, why I don't have the following that others do. And that's okay with me. I'm okay. I don't need that shine. I don't need 30,000 people watching me every second of the day and be like, yeah, well, Marantz, he clapped and he said, stock's going to go up. No, I don't need that, man. I'd rather have the guys who want to learn and the guys who go and look at balance sheets and break down who's involved in their company and their investment. None of you, and not myself included. You guys, you know what? I've only known the board of directors for like Costco. I've been involved with Costco for a long time where I'm, financially. And I only knew the board of directors because I had read about them. I was like, okay, those are names that I recognize, I'll give you an example, like Charlie Munger. Recognize the name, boom, I know I'm right. I'm in with the right guys. Follow the money, right? And I only did that because I was like, all right, that was how my mind worked. And it wasn't until I went onto Reddit 2 years ago and I started reading like about bad people. And then I went onto Ralph's channel. I was watching Ralph before I ever went live. I watched Ralph from February all the way through to about May when I went live. And I would watch Ralph and he would talk about guys that had made plays before, like Bill Ackman. And I was like, Bill Ackman, okay, let me go check him out. And I go read about him. I'm like, oh, he's a bad guy. He's not a good guy. He's fighting Carl Icahn. And they're fighting on these, on Herbalife. And they're making bets. And, this is going to be a short play or long play. That played out for 5 years, guys. 5 years, $1 billion bet, and Bill Ackman finally lost. And Herbalife squeezed. And it went up. And so I was like, wow, okay. So 5 years. All right, let me go look at the fundamentals of what the companies were and what they did. Because the companies that I invest in, the stuff that I invest into things that I use and that I like. That was like my rule. I read books about it, and I'm like, oh, you want to do things you understand. And I was like, okay. So I liked, P&G. I liked Apple. I liked anything. And why? Because I'm using Procter & Gamble products throughout my house. I have this. And then I was like, all right, I drive a Ford, buy Ford. I drink some Budweiser. Let's buy Anheuser-Busch. Whatever it may be, whatever you use, that's what you want to do. Because especially if that's a superior product. You're like, okay, great. Well, I'm a gamer. I've been a gamer my whole life. It wasn't like, I'm not making this stuff up. I know more about games than I do about a lot of things. So that's why it fit for me and it talked to me. And I was like, okay, I can get involved with this, but I got to know who's on the board. I got to know who's in it. And when Ryan Cohen pushed everybody out of the company, and then I saw a company like AMC coming up and they're putting people in front of you. They just put things in front of you. Trey's in front of you. Oh man, Matt's in front of you. Lou's in front of you. Shit, that's what you're going to believe, and that's what you want to hear. Trust me. Watch this, guys. I'll give you an example, okay? And you guys can believe it or not. If you're in YouTube land, you're going to believe this because you know this stuff. Trey Trades and Matthew Kors are having a moment, okay, on AMC and the crowd's revolting. They go and introduced the world to Astro. They brought Astro in on as a third party on one of their live streams, as in to say we're united. Why Astro? Why put them in front of you? I ask you. Why is it that the first live stream ever for Ant Trades, you got Scavenger modded? Is this my boy? We're buddies. It's like, Scavenger, who the hell were you? You act like you're the real he used the term OGs last night. The real OGs. You Bigums and Blunts popped up when? A year later? Am I missing something, guys? I'm trying to figure this out. CSI. Did I miss something here on Common Sense? How long has he been around? Not a long time. 10 months. Like, these guys have been around since like January 2022. Get the hell out of here. And I'm not saying that because I have more time on YouTube that I'm credible. I'm just telling you, you guys pop up out of thin air. I've got a guy like CSI have 6 channels on YouTube about the stock. This is why I talk about it. People say, well, why do you talk about other YouTubers? Because you don't. Because you guys don't understand the PSYOPs play here. Everybody's pushed out in front of you. And because they have views and subs, push up their numbers. That gives them credibility. Some type of credibility, apparently. Okay, go look at them. See what they're pushing. CSI. Let me know what your 6 channels that you use. ChatGPT. You just have the nerve to make a video yesterday about plagiarism. Try going live and reacting to stuff in the moment. Then let me know who's following who. Let me know who's reacting to whose words. Live every day. We'll be live I remember we were live on the chat right here when GameStop announced the split. Did you think I was waiting for Tony De Niro's ideas on the split? You think I was waiting for somebody else to give me their input? I was live. That's the difference. So when these guys are putting out videos about who's stealing content from who's pushing out the false narrative, you guys go figure it out. Go look at it. There's people out here who actually do the homework. They're not them. They're not. And I'll call them all out. And I'm not afraid of it because they got you to buy into stuff that you should have never touched. The minute I see it, I tell you. Bed Bath & Beyond at $1.40 is a scary price because people are going to go like this. Watch this, guys, okay? People are going to go like this at $1.40. It's $1.40. How much could I lose? It's only $1.40. But they put in 20 grand. They put in 10 grand. They put in 5 grand. How much can you lose? The whole amount. Because it's not about the price of the stock that should be enticing. It's how much are you willing to risk? What's your upside? What's your runway? So you put in 10 grand on Bed Bath & Beyond at $1.46. How much can you lose, Marantz? All of it? Half of it? But you put 10 grand in on GameStop at $300 a share, and you made a big mistake, right? I'm just asking. No, because you're not going to lose that money. It's not going to go to zero. The price of the stock is irrelevant. think the way hedge funds do. When they tell you that a reverse stock split on AMC is going to trigger less shorting because it's harder to short or it's harder to borrow at this level, you guys are naive. Because you're thinking in terms of small money. You're thinking in terms of your money. It's the same dollar value. The price does not matter. It's, do I have $1 million to short that stock? Let's put in $1 million. Give me as many shares as I can, but I'm going to put in $1 million. You got to change the way your mind works, guys. These guys don't have a checking account. They don't live check to check. But the YouTubers would make you believe that they do, or that they're like you. Hedge funds are not like you. The distressed credit investors have billions, and they've teamed up all together. They all invest on one thing. They're like locusts, guys. They just go from stock to stock to stock to stock until you have nothing left. You ever been at a grocery store during a holiday? And you go in and you go, hey man, I want some cheesecake. They go, we sold out of cheesecake. All right, I guess I'll take a chocolate cake. We sold out of chocolate cake. What do you guys have left? Carrot cake? All right, we'll take the carrot cake. That's the locust mentality. They came for one thing, they're out, but they're still going to take something. And they're going to take something until there's nothing left, until those shelves are empty. So they came for GameStop. Guess what? Can't get it. We have it all. All right, let's go get AMC. Let's go get Bed Bath & Beyond. Let's go get HYMC. Let's go get GNS. Let's go get GTII. I mean, they already took the table. They're going to eat you alive if you're listening to these hopium dealers. That's all I'm telling you. I let fundamentals in the sheet tell me what to invest in. Let's look at Ape for a minute. Ape, the greatest investment of your lifetime if your name is Antera. Antera, the hedge fund, who normally, and you guys know this, what I'm about to tell you, Antera only applies about 5% of their capital towards a play. They don't do more than 5%. And that's because Himanshu Gulati, who is the chief investment officer, who's the inventor of this fund. The fund is one person, it's him. He went ahead and told everyone, I don't put in more than 5%. I don't put my whole portfolio at risk. Yet assets under management tell you that this represents about 10 to 12% of their whole portfolio. How confident are you that they know what's happening with Ape? They are the ones orchestrating it. They took the price of Ape from $10.50 all the way down to 65 cents. They then in turn traded in their equity, $100 million worth of bonds. Okay, $100 million worth. Traded that in for Ape at 65 cents, at 58 cents, 66 cents. They bought, what, 260 million Ape? Who commits that much capital? Who commits that much percentage of their portfolio unless they know what they're about to do? And look what they did. They pumped it all the way to 336, guys. And then they got AMC to waive the FPA, to waive the lockout period on the FPA. And that's the forward purchasing agreement, the future purchasing agreement, whatever you want to call it. But they agreed to waive the lockout period. So now that they get to push it up, which they did, and sell it now, which they've done, how much money did they net? They're still at $2 a share right now for what's left on the books, which is going to be about 225 million shares. They get their money either way. Either way. Who is the champion? I will get to your chat, guys. Don't worry about it. And I'll get there, and we're going to talk about the Call of Duty threats in a minute. Here's the thing. I got tired of the death threats and the screaming on the other channels. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys about that. There's some tough kids out here on the internet, and they're kids. They haven't been through enough in life, and very emotional kid that you have there. His name's Anthony. His name's Antrades. Making death threats online. Yes. He now makes the threat under the disguise of, Marantz, I'm going to kill you on Call of Duty. And he said that yesterday. He thought that was his clever way of doing it. Well, Anthony, I'm going to let you know something, okay? I've killed a lot of ants in my life. I stomp on them. I kill them. I've done it for a long time. I kill ants. Ant hill right there, I just stomp on it. You get that? Okay, are we talking in disguise now? Am I tough? Am I making threats? No. I'm just letting you know, you're a punk kid who lost a lot of money. Or did you? Did you have money on the plate? You don't look like you have anything. You look like you're a kid who draws on crayons and then shouts to the wind and gets mad when somebody questions you. Your original play was, I'll discuss this if anybody can tell me my TA is wrong. If you can give me a counter argument, I'll listen to it. No, you won't. You mute everybody. You're a bully. And we know what we do with bullies. So you can keep saying you're going to kill me on Call of Duty, and I'll keep letting you know that I kill ants. I do. I stomp on them. Now, more so than that, pay attention to how to actually communicate with people, and we'll be here forever. We'll be here forever, man. You want to make a career out of this or not? No, you don't? I know. Let's just play loud music and scream and then do this. Do you see my bloody knuckles? You see what I've been doing? I'm saving this for you, Marantz. Oh, you see what I've been doing? I'm going to start working out, man. I got to get into shape. I'm nervous. I'm scared of you. Oh, man. You're 27 and you still punch things? You probably cry. You probably cry when your girl goes to the store and doesn't call you back. Remember that. You're very emotional. You still don't even have children yet, apparently. I pray you never do, the way you act. But if you ever do have children, just know your mindset will change with the way you communicate with people. It has to. There's no way. And then he goes, I have respect. This is all in one day to the next. This is crazy to me. I'm not going to say anything about the Marine because I have respect for military veterans. That's why I'm going to let him have a pass. The next day, I'll kill that guy. F that guy. It was like, oh, God. Zero respect. I know. Because you're a kid in a candy store. It's all right, man. It's called YouTube. Don't worry. It's not real. This is not real life yet. It can be, Anthony. It can be real life. And then when it is, you're going to find out you've committed I don't know how many felonies across state lines already. And I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to get you out of your way. And you think you can disguise it by deleting videos and then saying you're going to kill me through Call of Duty. I don't understand. People can see right through that. So, nah. I've given you a pass for a long time. About a week. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. It's very easy to find. Never mind. I'll leave it alone. And trades is an ant for a reason. Yeah. Bullies are tons of fun. Sure. 1-on-1, 1v1 me, R6S. I don't know what any of that means, Monster Buddy, but I hear you, man. More like Can't Trades. Yeah, Mr. Can't Trades, he's pretty bad at it, man. I mean, he'd be broke right now if he had his own money on the plate, but I don't think he has any money. I just don't. Ain't going to kick your big butt. You know, DC, I don't know if you can see my ass. I'm sitting down, so what makes you think it's big? And, but that's cool. That's cool if you think so. Ant's knees touch when he walks to the sliding door to let Max out. Okay? Not an athletic bone in that boy's body. Woo! Probably got cankles, man. I'm not worried about it. I heat the heavy bag. Oh, I hit the heavy bag or I heat the heavy bag 3 times a week just for fun. Good sweat. He's just trying to distract from the BlackRock uncle. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of, they get a little sensitive. They get a little sensitive. I don't worry about it. How Ants calls DC still down 50%. Oh, yeah. Ant-TA still bullish as F. You know what, guys? Hey, let me tell you guys something about GameStop. You know, I had a change of heart here. This is GameStop right here, guys. Let me show you the chart. Because apparently they're going to short it, you know. And this guy named Ant-Man. You going to short the stock, bro? This is a stock you're going to short. Oh, man, Marantz, I can't wait till it squeezes, till GameStop or till AMC squeezes, bro. AMC squeeze, bro. I'm going to come get you. Okay, let me know. I'll be here. Anyway, hey, Ant-Man, I got a question for you. No, bro. No, guys, I don't want to do it, guys. I really don't. I'm tired of this. Here's why. Because I have my comments open. I don't delete my videos. I keep them up there for you just to look at them. Marantz, can I be a guest on your show? Scott, on Friday, I believe we're going to do that Friday. So you can be. You can be there on Friday. I'm with you. Do I get to go on a flight? Do I got to get on a flight? Nah, you ain't got to. Bro, who's spending money to go see this kid? Nobody. Are you an AMC investor been holding long? That's Skylar. I don't know. I got to go read what everybody wrote. Let me go back up there and let me see what you do. I want your April 7th stock price predictions on GameStop and Bed Bath & Beyond. Wilbur Dutt, April 7th. You're trying to buy call contracts for that date? I don't have stock price predictions for that date. I don't have stock price predictions, period. You know, I don't make predictions on the price, guys. And thank you so much for joining us from Mardi Gras. I know a lot of you guys are there for Mardi Gras, and you guys are watching the channel, and I appreciate you so much. I got into this play after I got out of the Marines in December. I haven't been here long. I followed the other Marine for a while, but I think he uses our title as clout. Well, Skylar, check out the video I made for the Marine. It's called Integrity. Okay? It's a good video. You should watch it. Yeah, go back to Anstone. Sure, you guys. If you guys want to see, he has nothing going on. Maybe a submarine. Jump on a boat or a helicopter. Maybe a submarine. Wilbur, watch out. Those are watch out with those calls. Hey, Josh Brown's a real options guy, and a lot of our guys are. You know, and I don't tell you guys how to spend your money at all. Yes, GameStop is a buy every day. Thank you so much, guys. I'm just telling you right now, GameStop's kicking ass while I'm talking. Look at this. That's a nice little push right there, guys. Oh, hey, the TA is going to tell me it's going to go up. Yeah. Anyway, let me go read all the chat. If you guys are ever wondering where I'm at in the chat, I guess I could put it on the screen. I thought about doing that for you guys. Putting the chat on the screen for you, because a lot of people like to do that. And then I was like, well, there's a way to do it. So here's how you do it. I'm going to do it in a different way. Yeah, there's not a lot of people. Yeah, we'll work that out. A lot of people actually watch this. Like I said, they watch it after we're live. There we go. I'll go with Windows Capture 3. No, 2's good. Okay, cool. So this is how you do it. Just go like this and move it down. I'll teach everybody all this stuff one day. I want to teach my guy. Let me see how I can get it. I'll grab it. Boom. There we go. Back to me. Now I have 3 windows, and I'll work it out. So there's that one. Let's make it a little bit smaller for a minute. Okay. There's that one. That one's going to be working it. So you guys can see what I'm looking at on the chat side. I wonder how big I should make it. How big I should make the chat for you. I'll figure it out for you guys. I'm just moving stuff around. Once I have it set up, it'll be set up for life. Join the Discord for free. I'll just leave it like that. It'll be good. I can fill in the bottom with blanks later. That enough? I wonder if you guys, yeah. I'll work on this. I'll perfect it for you. But it looks like the chat is always going to be running away from me. Yeah, it's something I'm working on. Because I had a guy ask me, he said, man, Marantz, what do you guys, I saw your show today. What were you talking about? Because I couldn't read the chat. And I was like, yeah, we're all there. We're in the chat. I have one other screen here. I don't need that open. It's my boy Almo. I love him, dude. Almost ridiculous. All right, here we go. Am I good now? I am. Yeah. So anyway, in the Discord, you guys can go ahead and message the moderators, message myself, get stuff across, get on the show. You get on the show on Friday. We do Stacks Chat Fridays. That means you get to get in and talk with us and be on the show. We'll do all that. Shout out, like I said, to Suit for the gifts. Pretty amazing. I got all this stuff I have to start taking, supplements, backpack, 2 hats, and a cherry tree. Oh, that hat is fire. Thank you. I want one. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I think it's great, too. I'm not promoting what it is. I just like the way it looks. I don't even know what Redcon is, but I'm about to find out. Back at you with another video. Hey, Bossy Boss, I appreciate that, man. I really do. If it wasn't for you, Sue, I would have timed out and claimed first. Oh, yeah, don't time him out, though. Yeah, don't do that. Greetings from Marty God Marantz. Garrett, I appreciate you, man. I hope you guys are doing good. What was that song? It was an instrumental of a song that we've played before on the channel. I didn't even know it was an instrumental. I have a whole bunch of songs I can play, and that's what's up. Wasabi. Fatty says, we love it here. Fatty, we went from 19 to 92, man. We're doing the best we can. I'm just happy you're one of them. One person for each dollar GME is worth. That's pretty good. You know, and GameStop will be worth $92 one day, so I'm not worried about that. 1988, what a good year that was, too. I love it. Marantz is here. Really? No complaints. What else can I say? I totally agree with that. My favorite clown, Magus? Yeah, he's one of them. Garrett Block, wifey and son just got back home. Throw me something, mister. Yeah, throw him some beads. I don't know. They're all out there at Mardi Gras. A lot of people go. I've never been. Is it on my bucket list? No, it's not on my. I don't have a bucket list. But my wife really enjoyed New Orleans when she went and visit one time. So she's like, hey, we should go back. And I'm just like, I don't know. And now I really won't go because I'm not trying to spend money on anything the rest of my life. That's just me. I'm well traveled long time ago when I was young. Fatty, what's that supposed to mean? Who knows? Mangus has a mangina. Thanks, guys, for that. No notification for Jared Nunn, but he's here now. We'll consider buying GameStop $10 to $15. Max, I think the board of directors would do the same. I wouldn't bet on 10 to 15. That's just me to you. But good luck. Who is this wannabe? I don't know. So mad using Africa. I doubt that, man. DRS is synthetics. You gotta remember, I've been here a lot longer than that. Like, at some point, you clowns are gonna start putting respect on my name. A lot of people. I go into chat channels and I just put in there, like last night, I went into Scavenger's channel and I go, hey, what's up, Shill? Rattled his whole show. That's all I said. What's up, Shill? Nothing else. And he stopped his whole show dead in the tracks, made up some lies, went crazy. He was like, oh my God, Marantz is here. Where's this guy coming from? He just comes out of nowhere. And PP Seeds couldn't handle my comment last night either. I said, yeah, bet to be on. Not it. Oh, my call contract's from a month ago. Nope. Don't lie to me now, Mr. $1.46. We're about to use your ass as a whole. I don't even know what the hell that is, Alma, but okay. Made 50% on SPY put today. Had to. Yeah, just do inverse ants. If you do inverse Anthony, then you're going to be good. It's crazy to think that there's been zero dilution. On Bet Bath & Beyond, I agree with that too. There has to be dilution according to the float and according to what's traded. These guys are just getting grinded to the ground at $1.40. Grinded. And I don't even think they understand how much money they've lost. 1 ant, 2 ant, 3 ant. There you go. Good morning, everyone. Sharon, good morning. Appreciate you. Fatty getting spanked, and you know it was. Apes should call themselves squirrels. Like I said, Scott, if you want to get on the channel, I'll do it on Fridays. Every Friday, it's an open mic on the channel. You guys can call into the show, and you guys can hang out with me. Thrilla in Manila, there we go. 2 times like a regular jackass. Sure. Using Webull. You think I'm charting? Using Webull. What do you use to look at the chart while you're walking around? Is it always going to be TradingView, even on your phone? Using Robinhood. Using Webull. It's a chart, dude. Relax. I'm not invested because of the chart, because of the candlesticks here. What do you think I am? A day trader? I don't get it, Balsamic Video. What are you looking for? It's just a chart. Oh my God, he's looking at the time with the Timex. No way. I have a Rolex. Who cares? Hey, what time is it? I get the time for free. That's it. It costs me nothing. To the guys who spend money on watches, go ahead. They're collector's items. I get that part. Nah, I'm good. I won't. I'll look up at the sun. I'll do the shadow tip method in the ground. I'll put a stick in the ground, mark it where the shade is, where the shadow is. I'll come back 3 hours later, mark that. Now I know where north is. Let's roll. I'm just telling you, you're trash. Bed Bath & Beyond push to DRS the float when the float can be diluted by almost 900% soon. RP, I talked about it, and somebody said that I'm reaching. I'm reaching. That Bed Bath & Beyond works. Not Bad Bath & Beyond. Yeah, not Bed Bath & Beyond. Yeah. Oh, Bath & Body Works. Yeah, Bath & Body Works is great. The original article has been updated. Oh, cool. So that was Bath & Body Works? Yeah, that's a good company. They make money. Yeah. I mean, cucumber melon, freshwater cucumber, anything. I don't know why. I love the smell of cucumbers. So cucumber melon. And I know, hey, guys, I walked into that one. Sorry. My bad, Terrible. My bad, girl. Hershey the Evil, African chocolate company. I have no idea. Titles on trading news haven't been fixed, though. Okay, well, then there you go. And thank you guys for letting me know, because I didn't know that was a misprint. Where was that in the Discord? Did I even read the Discord today? I really haven't. Guys, it's so bullish. I mean, what else can I say? It's so bullish. Hey, let me tell you guys something, all right? Here's my stance on GameStop, right? And then this morning when I woke up, I was fucking bullish, all right? It was fucking bullish. What more can I say? But I've changed my mind. Today I'm saying it's fucking bullish. All right, yesterday it was fucking bullish, but today it's fucking bullish. And excuse me cussing all the time, but that's what these guys do. And I know I'm impersonating them and I shouldn't that way. But yeah, hey, what more can I say? I'm bullish, yo. I'm bullish, all right? All right. Is this really showing you what I'm looking at? Oh, it does. Wow, okay, that's cool. All right, yeah. Well, then you guys will see what I'm reading. Good morning. There we go. What is this? Marantz only GME grifter live. Yeah. Hey, do me a favor, Magus. Send me a super chat, bro. I'm broke. Send me a super chat. Yeah. Punk. Who's grifting? Thank you. Phyllis for real is real while HYMC is down. Jim, I told you. I told you so. That is not what you think it is. That stock is god awful. Do not buy it. Do not touch it. I don't care what Adam Aaron did. The shares out are still at 190. That's double the float from the day it got announced that they bought in. Why would anybody buy this thing? Why would anybody? You guys lost every dollar you ever had. What is the news? What is the news that happened with HYMC? Can somebody tell me? I bet you I can tell you. We'll go look. We'll go look for some dirt right now. I bet you I find it, man. I don't know. Let's go look. I don't need this article anymore. Oh, I did. I wanted to look at who that guy was. I do need that article. I lied. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Hey, Anthony, this is why I have a GoFundMe for you. Can you see how my computer works? Like when I go look up stuff, it actually works, bro. Like, yeah. I'm not lagging. I can look stuff up. I can load music if I wanted to. I can do it all. Oh, no, nothing happened. Nothing got announced. They just sold. Who are these guys? Numer Holdings. Who the hell is this from Tokyo? What's going on over here? Kyoto, are you shorting the company? Are you shorting the company? These guys own how much shit? Oh, God. Let's see what they own. That's their stuff. Don't care about that. Let's see who they bought in on. International Media Corp. That looks familiar. Warburg. I don't know who the hell that is. These are more. See, when they invest in other companies, this is why it's hard to connect everything, guys. It's hard to connect all the filings because they go invest in another shitty company. SeaWorld. Okay. They invest in a SeaWorld. No, I went there. Some Acquisition Corp. Just seeing if I know anything here, guys. Terran, nope. MSP Recovery Inc., nope. All right. I really do this. I really break down everything. Highcroft. Wonder why. Why would you want to own Highcroft? I don't get it. Why anybody would buy in on Highcroft. Unless you're going to short it. Unless you're going to short it to the ground, you're not buying Highcroft. Making sure they had nothing else filed on this date. Because that was all, oh man, they have so many. Look at this shit. Ugh, they're gross. I also like to look at like certain significant dates. Like, look at that. BlackRock. Oh, baby. But you can't get mad about BlackRock. You can't get excited because BlackRock owns everything. There's just a difference. Like, I don't really know how these guys buy everything. They'll buy everything. Go look at this real quick. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just reading. Fernando del Puerto. Yeah, I don't know what 16. Is it million or billion? Oh, 16 million assets under management. They suck. Oh, these guys suck. And they went and bought an HYMC. They might be getting tech. They might not know what the hell they're doing. I wouldn't follow them too much. All right, yeah, I'll stay out of that one. I'll keep the Edgars open, but still. Hycroft, looking bad. All right, back to the chat. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm back. Smack the like button. Yeah, like it owes you money? Sure. HYMC, did they find any gold yet? Supposedly, they've been giving out little medallions and stuff. Yeah, we know Ant Trades is terrible at TA. We get that part. Thank you guys so much. HYMC reverse stock split and dilution. Watch. They have to. They'll be delisted. And yes, it's all going to happen. I guess it's not insider trading if the stocks continue to fall for a certain price of time. For a certain period of time. I'm so sorry. Correct. Insider trading. Huh. I don't like to use the term because it's illegal at that point, but insider trading on what stock? Fire info. Fire info, fire. Well, thanks, I guess. I started investing in Texas companies first, and I missed GameStop. And that's a Texas company, Almo. Come on now. HYMC. Hey, Kyoto experts, you got out of Bed Bath & Beyond? Yes. On that pop to 7, sold and never touched it again. That run up to 7 a few weeks back? Yeah. After I saw the 10Q, it was absolute. Correct. CSI uses ChatGTP. He does. He lets it talk for him and everything. He does the voice disguise, and then he has all these different channels because he figured his channel. You guys, listen to this. This is like a false thing for these guys, and they haven't figured it out yet. Matt Kors, I think he found out the hard way. But Matt and CSI and Ant Trade, all these guys, they all think they have real followers. They all think they have real views. I've already told you what it is. This is Chinese bots pumping up one narrative. They can pump it up to them all they want. The chat does not represent how many people are in there. I might be the only guy left with real people. They don't have real people. You can go watch Tony De Niro every night. 300-something, 400-something people watching his channel. Tell me. Tell me if that chat doesn't move like ours. I'm just letting you know what it is. No, and they're not mesmerized by his sassy, sweet voice. No. You can suck on cigars all you want as a disguise, but I'm good. CSI, same thing. Just, he's got 12,000 subscribers, and you let me know. You let me know who's going to want to watch that train wreck. It's not what you guys think. The views don't match the content, and the content doesn't match the amount of traffic driven. I'm just telling you. Matt Kors found out the hard way once he jumped off the AMC bandwagon. Now he has 1,000 people watching. He has almost 400,000 subscribers and 1,000 people. The numbers don't add up. I had to get out in the next pump. There we go. I've been at GameStop since 2020. GTA, great job. Well, at least you got out. I'm stuck holding the back. You're not stuck, Wilbur Dodge. It's in your head that you're stuck. Because if you could have got out then, if you could have got out at $5, the first thing people tell me all the time is, I'm not going to take this loss. I mean, go look at the Marine. The Marine's a prime example. I'm not going to take this loss, Marantz. I'm going to write it to zero. What? You don't respect $20,000? Stop what you're doing right now. Stop what you're doing. Look at the money. I have a guy who's upside down on Genius Brands, not Genius J or GNS. It's JNUS, right? Genius Brands, the one that popped on the last run up 2 years ago, and he's stuck. To him, they did a reverse stock split, and now they're shorting it even more. He just lost more money, and then you're like looking and go, hey man, you got $3,000. You got $3,000 in there. Yeah, I know it was 10 grand, but you got $3,000 in there. Go get the $3,000, bro. Go grab it and go do what you need to do with it. That $7,000 you lost, well, guess what? That's like what? A month or two's pay? If that? Well, maybe it's a lot more than that to some people, but I'm just saying, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. So for you to say you're stuck, you're not stuck. what you're stuck is with the opportunity to tell yourself that if it blows up, you're never gonna forgive yourself. Wilbur Dodge, you've been here for a long time, and the stories and everything that we've been talking about for 2 years, I want to play it out for you, okay? Because there are people that you should really see how they feel and what they did. The first one that comes to mind for me, obviously, is Ruben. I remember, and Ruben, I hope you don't mind me sharing this. Ruben's a moderator for the channel. He has been with me since week 1 of this channel. Ruben told me in confidence, I hope he doesn't mind me sharing the story. He said, Marantz, I sold my AMC shares. He sold them in the $40 to $30 range, in that range, from what I know. And he says, I've never felt more relaxed and more confident with my decision. He sold them and he made profit. But he sold them because he saw the videos we did and he said, there's no way that they're going to go up. So you're right. And even if they did go up, I'm okay with the decision I'm making. And he came in and he's got, probably has like 5,000, 6,000 shares of GameStop. I don't know. Maybe let's just call it he has 100 shares. Who cares, right? I don't care if you have 2 shares or 2 million. I still treat you the same way. But Ruben tells me I sleep better at night. I'm not worried about my investment like I was when you were held hostage by what the board is doing or by what other investors are doing or what's the next tweet that comes out. That's not how it works for GameStop. GameStop literally is a great investment if you go read the fundamentals and the balance sheets. So then I look at a guy like Anthony Tran. Anthony Tran is not here every day. Anthony Tran does watch the show. He watches the videos on his own time when he gets time to do it. But Anthony Tran has been a part of this channel too. I believe he was one of my top 100 subscribers. And when we had 100, Anthony Tran was there. And Anthony Tran comes out and he sells right before the pump. Right before the pump in June, he sells. Watched the channel for 2 weeks. Said, you know what? Marantz is probably right about this damn stock. I'm out of here. And he sold, and he missed out on thousands. So did I feel bad that he sold because of the information I gave? No, I didn't feel bad. It's not my money, right? But think about what he told me. Oh, man, I got to get this call. Sir. Yes, sir. Good morning. Oh, it's in the book. It's probably in the downstairs? Or Stephen had it. Oh, Stephen had it at the end. I don't know where he put it. Yeah, because he had got a check, and then I left it in there with him. He walked out with the book. I don't know what he did, though. Yeah, thanks, bye. There you go. That's a call I had to take. No worries. I'm telling the story. Anthony Tran. So Anthony tells me, maybe a year later, Anthony tells me. He says, Marantz, I know I missed out on the pump. And what he did was he took all that money and bought GameStop shares. He says, but I got to tell you something. And I was like, yeah, what's up? He goes, I don't think I would have sold at the pump. Because he believed in MOAS. He believed in 10,000 a share. He believed in a couple thousand a share. So when he tells me he wouldn't have sold on the pump, that kind of like made me think, like, who else is stuck in that mindset that if it does take off, at what point are they willing to offload this stuff? Like, at what point are you willing to take profit? And everyone will tell you, oh, you always take profit. It's got to happen now. And I'm just like, no. Well, look at Anthony today and ask him if he's happy he sold. AMC's at $4 a share. AMC's at $5 a share. AMC's MOAS now is $10 a share. Ask yourself if you're happy you got out. So, Wilbur, I tell you this because I respect you. If that pump at 7, if you would have got out, where would you be versus now? How much do you respect the money that you still have left? Because I've read what's happening to Bed Bath & Beyond. I've read and I've seen the dilution, the lack of money, the lack of cash. There's nothing to survive off of. If you're waiting for one more quarter for confirmation, I can give you 7 quarters back for confirmation of what it was. Now, what do you miss out on? Did you miss out on $30 a share when it was running? Did you buy any call contracts? Like, there's lessons to be learned here. You're buying shares and it runs. Do you buy puts to hedge yourself in case it does fall back? Like, there's so many different ways to invest if you're investing for a short squeeze. If you're investing for a short squeeze with your savings, your life savings, do the homework. Hedging is what they do. Why wouldn't you? I invest GameStop, my expendable income. I literally invest, and when I say expendable income, it's like my savings in a way, but it's money that I would have spent elsewhere. And that's why it's not that I'm okay to lose it, because I'm not losing. I'm like, okay, I'm putting that away at the bottom. I'm buying the bottom right now. Yeah, I think $20 is the bottom. Yeah, I think $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $25, $30. I think that's all the bottom. Because I'm reading the balance sheet. I'm reading what the board of directors is doing. I'm seeing what they're buying in at. Which of the board of directors right now for Bed Bath & Beyond? I'm asking you guys right now. Bed Bath & Beyond, PP Seeds, all you idiots, listen. Yeah, I'll call you an idiot. Listen. Who's buying shares? Stu Grove? Who? Who on the board of directors for Bed Bath & Beyond are buying shares at $1.40? They know it's not worth it. Think about it. Let it sit in there. Let it sit in your thick skull for a minute. They're giving out RSUs, 1,500 RSUs to an employee, a senior employee. 1,500. They're worth $1.50. What kind of compensation is that? You're going to sell Bed Bath & Beyond shares and you're an executive? Why? If they're worth $1.50, wouldn't you just hang on to them? You're asking every investor to hang on to them. Value the money that's there, Wilbur. That's all I'm telling you. You can second guess your life all you want. Hey, if I'm wrong, right? It's not my money. Oh, Marantz can say that because it's not his money. I would have never been there. I'm not there. I don't get manipulated. I really don't. Try to sell somebody some bullshit. You try to sell somebody some shit and see how hard it is to do that. Something they don't want, something they don't need. Let me know how that works out for you. You tell me why you bought Bed Bath & Beyond. You tell me the truth. You tell me what you read, who you listened to. You tell me who you followed. I tell the same story to everybody. AMC investors, HYMC investors, APE investors. Who did you follow and what did you listen to? When you answer those questions, then you'll know who you are. Good luck. Good afternoon. First in here, it's your first time in here? Did you get banned too? And it doesn't seem nice. Skylar Holland, the very first comment I ever made, he banned me and blocked me. Then he claimed he didn't know who I was. Then he pronounced my name correctly. And then he proceeded to say he would beat the hell out of me after he's never seen me. Right. So, yeah, it's a liar. Guy who said he doesn't see anybody, he doesn't know anybody except for Trey and Rico trades. And he loved Rico because Rico gave him a $100 tip in his first live stream. And now he just cussed out Rico his whole time because of some subreddit beef. He subbed me, or he deleted the tweet or whatever. He was mad about a tweet. I'll take you back a month ago when he said he doesn't care about social media and he doesn't have any. Yet now he has a Twitter, a Discord, Stockwits, and a Twinkie. So I'll leave it at that. Guy, the kid's terrible. Zero integrity. He said he didn't know who Lou was, but yeah, I'll beat the brakes off that guy. I don't trust him. I don't watch him though. Oh, who is he again? It was my first time ever hearing about him. He can't keep track of his script. It's okay. He thought it through though. He's working it out, man. Just like GameStop. Jason, what's like GameStop? You think Bed Bath & Beyond's like GameStop? Jason, I just said I read the balance sheet and that's why I'm invested. I think you should read the balance sheet. I just made a video a week ago. Anybody watch this video? Maybe 4 days ago when I make the video. It's called Deep Dive, a GameStop Deep Dive. Go dive into it and watch it. You're going to love it. I didn't even see it go up that day. Man, that sucks, Wilbur. That sucks, man. Is your new emoji here? There you go. Welcome. You might not like this channel if you're bullish on AMC. Yeah, I mean, you might not. Rants, I'm confused at times. I know, Wilbur Dodge. I know. I just want honest, and at this point. You want honesty at this point? Well, I've been honest the whole time. Then you're right. You're in the right place. If you're pumping AMC, you might get slapped in the face. Do your due diligence. Know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd is carnivorous. Carnivore, what the hell he says? So learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all. The will is not rigged. Hey, as somebody said, can we get all the lyrics printed out on that song? How could you not know them by now? I listen to the shit daily. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge with no advice on finance. He don't even need pants. He could do it naked like Phil, for real. The internet's most hated. Why? Because he hits pregnant ladies all the time. Oh, he had to do time. Man, I'm a certified rapper. Phyllis, I'm a certified rapper. Why did you get arrested for punching a pregnant woman? You say, oh, it was just called baby mama drama. My bad, bro. My son's all grown up now. That doesn't make it okay. If you get into a fight with a pregnant woman, you better run. You better run. You don't hit that woman. You don't shake that woman. You run. I'm trying to save you a charge. Yeah, I know. But you're a thug. You're from the streets, homie. Skyler, welcome. There you go. Don't worry, guys. If you like truth, then you're right here in the right channel. Jerry Diamond says, reverse split is a shorter wet dream. Easy money. Is a shortest wet dream. Yeah, I guess it's going to be easy money for them. I have no part in it. I don't want it. We don't talk about plays. We focus on balance sheets. Thank you, Kyoto, for that. And that's exactly what we do. What happened? Wilbur, we pray it pumps up again. Next time, probably $4 to $5, then back down, down, down. That is correct. I'm looking for about a $4 max for it to go. Wilbur missed the boats and the helicopters. Wilbur's been here, man. Wilbur's been here. Good to go. I feel more welcomed, and I got tired of the death threats and the screaming in the other channels. Yeah, the Call of Duty threats. Exactly. He keeps saying it that way. I'm just trying to understand how Bed Bath & Beyond gets the listed announcement possible on Monday. If things will happen that way. But remember, the warrants also have to hold, I believe, like 72 cents. So they've got a lot going on over there. They're going to have to do some maneuvering. Now the helicopter is still hovering. There we go. Marantz reads all the chat, so eventually he will answer any questions you have, which is true. Absolutely not. Absolutely don't super chat. That is correct. Do not. I don't allow it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Air, land, and sea, brother. Air, land, and sea. Correct. Yeah, man. Plane, trains, and automobiles. We'll interrogate you later. Stop all that. Skylar Holland, whatever I type, I'm talking to you. Well, then that's cool. Whenever you type, oh, that's what you meant to say. I don't know. Call of Duty threats. So you haven't heard it yet, Kyoto? I'm gonna kill you, Marantz. On Call of Duty, though. On Call of Duty, guys. I'm talking about the video game. That's what he's been doing. He thinks it's funny. See, he didn't learn his lesson. So I actually got upset. I was like, you know what? This kid, I gave him a chance. I gave him some rope. I let him delete his video. Now is it the call to the FBI? I don't know. Like, who do you call? Does he even realize that he's breaking the law? And in Deer Park, New York, there's laws, young man. There's laws. You'll learn what they are, Mr. Long Island boy. But I'm hard. I'm about that life. He's not about the life. If you're about the life, you're not making threats and comments online like that. You're just not. It's hilarious. But, you know what happens to loud, tough kids. Almost as bad as Fortnite threats. Not just about as bad. Because those are warrantless as well, and they don't mean much, just like his threats. I mean, there is death threats that just Reddick. Yeah, that's just Reddick. You can say that. Only Call of Duty I'm thinking about is Call of Duty on Nintendo 10-year partnership. Scott Paul, and I read something. I don't know if it was that. Yeah. Evening all. There we go. Yeah, no, I stomp on anthills, bro. That's how I've been doing my whole life. Oh, there we go. I read all this stuff already. I'm happy. Yeah, his calls are down 50%. They're probably down more than that now. It's kind of simple when your portfolio reaches a new low. Time to buy right on schedule. New Orleans just finished up Mardi Gras, So I'm freed up. Well, good job. Scott Paulin interview. Yeah, that can happen. Scott's a smart man. AMC's going to squeeze what? Lemons? What are they going to squeeze? It's interesting to see how people's behavior change when they're upside down in the play and just try to justify their inappropriate actions. Correct, Dr. Evil. It's when people are losing money or they're wrong. You know, when they get told they're wrong and then they get proven they're wrong, it's okay to be like, you know what, guys, I got that wrong. It happens, man. I'm going to tell you guys right now, as a father, okay? As a father, you guys can take this life lesson with you if you want. I have 5 children, and I was raised a different way. My dad was cutthroat. My dad was, I'm not going to say the shit, okay, because it's the wrong way to say it. I'm not promoting what my dad did, but he made us a certain way. And we were little soldiers, little robots, okay? That's cool. But then I met my wife. And my wife said, hell no. This is not the way we're going to raise our children. And I was numb to it. I was like, man, you don't know shit. What kind of father are you, babe? You don't know. My wife says, no, it's not what it is. So I remember the day I got mad at my daughters. I have 2 that were there. I have 3 total daughters, but I had 2 that were there. And when girls argue with their father or their mother, like it was all out. It was 3 girls against me. And I was like, yo, what the hell's going on right now? This is not the argument I want. And I'm listening to them. See, I'm not just giving out commands and directions. I'm listening. And I'm like, holy shit. These girls are right. Like, hey, these women know what they're talking about. Because my girls are older. Oh, my daughter's 24. My other daughter's 17. Oh, and I'm just looking at them like, I'm not right. And in the middle of the argument, guys, in the middle of it, while they're laying in and telling me their side and telling me why they're right, I go like this. I go, hey, I just want to say something to you guys. I'm sorry. You guys are absolutely correct. I was out of line. And I apologize, and I won't do that again. Hey, took all the power out of them. They looked at me like, huh? What did Dad just say? What did he do? Yeah, hey, I was wrong. My bad. Guys, you're absolutely correct. And then they drill in a little deeper. And you shouldn't be doing this, and you should. And I was like, baby, what did I just say? Girls, I agree. Dad's wrong. Dude, it took so much out of the conversation, but it made me feel so clean. I was just like, man, I felt liberated because I actually gave my girls the power to be correct. I didn't have to be right. I'm okay with it. That's why I tell you I'm okay with my girls. Like, my girls are strong, independent people. I let them do what they do because I trust them that much. Because if they're willing to put up with me and battle me, can you imagine what they're going to do to these jokers out here? They're going to kill them. Kill them all. And it's true. That's why I love these girls. And I let them do their thing, and I don't bother them. No, dude, let me tell you, I don't bother them. Where were you last night? Who were you with? Where are you going? I got the location on the phone. I don't do none of that. Nope. I'm not worried about it. Now, my boys, better toe that line. Better stand up straight. Better tuck in your shirt. Better look the part. Because there is something of standard for me, like as a man, like you represent me in a great way, right? Like what we're building over here. We got to show some unity, some continuity. We got to walk around. I don't say we got to walk around color coordinated, but shit, we got to hold our chins up. That's just who I am as a father. So when I learned how to be wrong is when I learned how to take that direction. And Dr. Evil, I'm trying to tell you something. When people's behavior is that, where they're constantly divisive. Like if you ask them for something, like, no, it's kind of like a girl when you ask her to dance. No, it's reaction because they've been asked to dance their whole lives. And they're like, I don't want a part of this. I don't know who the hell you are, bro. But when you can break them down, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And if you can break down these guys on YouTube, you're going to be okay. All these guys, they're all, when they're wrong and they don't want to admit it, or they're wrong and then they don't want to face it. I face it. And was I wrong calling out Bed Bath & Beyond bankruptcy? To a point. I feel they should have filed for bankruptcy. The fact that Canada did file for bankruptcy, there you go. Part of it's right. Harm Insurance all shut down. I was right. Did the U.S. portion file for bankruptcy? Not yet. Are they on the path still? Absolutely. So maybe it's a wake-up call for investors not to touch it. Use the words bankruptcy and the company in the same sentence, you better have some backup on it, and that's where you're headed. AMC, the same thing. If AMC, the vote, goes no, what happens, guys? If everybody's telling you they got to vote no, they got to do a stay of execution on this merger, that's why they got to get sued, and we got to stop this. We can't let this conversion happen. Oh, really? You can't let the conversion happen? Okay. Well, guess what happens to the company if the conversion doesn't happen? All that capital they needed? Gone. Gone. Bankruptcy? You let me know what these quarter numbers about to be. I'm going to be live next week. You're going to see it. It's going to be a nightmare. Not when the new low is en route. Yeah, to bankruptcy. Yeah. I mean, it's there. It's coming. Marantz, I want your April 7th. I don't have one. You know that, Wilbur Dodge. I don't have an April 7th prediction. I don't care what the day-to-day action is per stock. All I know is that whatever the price is that day, I'm going to buy a share. I posted my buy orders in Discord this morning. I hope you guys did too. We do that every day. So when people ask you, what do you own? And the guy says, how many shares do you own? I have 10 shares, bro. I have 21. 21. That's all every time I'm with 21. 21 Savage. I'm going to be like Lil Wayne. They ask me about 21 Savage. He goes, is that a new rap group? And then they're like, Lil Wayne, you don't know what 21 Savage is? And he's like, nah, I just focus on myself. I really don't pay attention to everybody else. And I believe it. I believe that because I try to do the same. So let me find a chat where I was. Wilbur, watch out for those calls. Yeah, they're trying to tell you watch out for those calls. I got into the play and I got out in the Marines. Yeah, the Marine, that guy, yeah, you got to watch my video called Integrity. You'll love it. It's awesome. So the Marine's a fake, by the way. He's not real. And now he's trying to jump on the side of being mad at people. He's mad at the wrong people. Should be looking in the mirror. That's who you should be mad at. Bet Bath Beyond, 76 cents. GameStop, $25. This sounds about right. I do not buy calls. I buy shares. I'm an investor, not a gambler. There you go, Dodge. Good job, man. And good luck, honestly. Thank you. I will check it out. Yes, please do. TA for Dummies. Hey, y'all. Welcome back. It's another video. Trenton and Oliver's Papa. That's the shit I'm trying to watch. I didn't get to watch Trenton's live stream yesterday. I went in there. I checked in while I was at lunch. That's about it. Oliver's Papa, obviously, I watch every video he makes, every last second. The dude is just interesting as hell to me. I like the way he talks. I like the way he brings it out. And he's witty and he's funny. Those are two channels that I would definitely recommend on YouTube when I'm not around. Tetron Invest and Oliver's Papa is absolutely great. Well, we are very bearish on AMC because the company is run wrong and the board is corrupt. That's absolutely correct. We are a GameStop elitist channel. There you go. Elitist as fuck. I guess I'll definitely take that. Absolutely. Yesterday I heard you say the word smokescreen. Exactly. 100 times. Same time I thought it, brother. Yeah, I think it is. I think a lot of it is. So it's unfortunate, man. GameStop, 58 million self-reported short and 56 million left to buy in the available float. Is that not the DRS's? If that's not DRS, what's that tell you? Maverick, I don't know. It doesn't tell me anything because I don't really pay attention to the float and what the stock does anymore. I got out of that world. I got out of that world a couple of months in to the channel, and the reason why is because I want to focus on GameStop, the business. Like, why is it a value investment? Why is it undervalued? And why should we be buying it? The market mechanics and the manipulation of it, I don't care one bit. And that's why you have guys like Richard Newton out here that'll give you all the hopium in the world. Here's the price targets. Here's where it's going to go. And in the same breath, talk shit about the company and the fundamentals, what they should be doing and why they're not giving them any information. No, I don't believe it. I think it's all bullshit. You're either about this company and the board of directors or you're not. It's that simple. And they've done nothing to sway you in the negative direction. My opinion, of course. Marantz, explain why you said that word, please. The smoke screen itself, I don't remember what we were talking about exactly yesterday. I can watch it again. But if I'm going to tell you smoke screen, it would be them disguising the dilution that's happening with the company. If you're going to partner up with Lazard, whatever they're called, Hazard, whatever their name is, if you're going to partner up with them, just know who they are and know who they're connected with. That is Citadel. That is distressed credit investors. People swoop in when you're at your weakest. It's kind of like the guys who hear there's somebody died in the family. right? I'm going to share this with you guys. A very personal story. We had a death in the family. I don't want to get too into detail because it's that gross and disgusting, but we had a death in the family, a murder-suicide. I just put it that way. 2 people died, and one of the family members traveled across the country to go be with the people that were affected. And we're thinking to ourselves, that's awesome that one of our family members would travel across the country to go help them. They traveled, they went all the way there. They attempted to steal their identity, try to get money out of the money that was coming in from the life insurance and all that. And family members, guys, this is family on family. I was disgusted. I feel the same way when it comes to Bed Bath & Beyond and distressed credit investors. They come swooping in when you're barely surviving the death of something and someone, like their CFO, like their stock price, and these guys come in and act like they're your friends, and they're not your friends. They're not here to help you. They don't want that company to thrive. You might want it, as Sue Grove might want the company to survive and get better. But where are they getting the money from? The only people loaning out money right now are sharks. Guys, interest rates are at all-time highs. Since 1982, this is the highest you've ever seen interest rates. And you're going to tell me 40 years, a 40-year cycle that you're in right now, and that's what we're doing? We're borrowing money from the villains? And that's okay? For you investors out there that are invested in these companies, it's okay? It's okay to go ahead and partner up on APE? I'm buying APE shares because they're going to convert to AMC shares. You're buying APE shares. The same thing Antera is buying. Oh, it's okay. It's money. No, it's not okay. It's not money. It's dirty money. It's like selling crack to a pregnant woman. You don't do it. You don't sell crack anyway. I'm not selling drugs. I'm not prostituting. I'm going to work and I'm working hard. That's GameStop. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to see it that way. So smoke screens are everywhere. Yes. But you got to stand for something. You got to have some type of integrity, intestinal fortitude, guts, gumption, whatever you want to call it. You got to have something, man. Can't stop. Gamecock stop. I don't know what the hell that means. I completely agree they are corrupt. When people say someone that from the 1% is on our side, I just laugh. Skylar Holland, he's not, and he never will be, and he never was. That's where I laugh. I don't know why people own that stock. I don't get it. I don't know who brainwashed him to think, but can't you tell there's all these dark pools and FTDs? And it's like, what are you looking at? What are you talking about? There's nothing. Do you have any questions about AMC? If you do, I can answer them. Marantz is the GOAT. Well, thank you. Well, GameStop board and leadership isn't corrupt, and they are the 1% as well. That is true as well. We actually know more about AMC, its past, the financials, than any other channel, since we actually look up the facts and care about the numbers. Correct. Friendly reminder that the float of GameStop is being reduced every day via DRS, and AMC is increasing. Sue, sure. Give a brief synopsis of GameStop board of directors for Skylar Holland. Skylar, the board of directors, there is a female who's of Chinese descent, I believe, and she's really good. Okay, she's been around for a while, and she fundamentally knows how to invest. We have a CFO, like a financial guy, who sold some shares last year during the summertime. I won't forgive him for that. Going to be Ryan Cohen, Alan Adel, and Larry Chang. 5. We have 5 directors, and these 5 directors they've mainstreamed, or they've streamlined the business model of getting nimble, cutting losses, and transitioning to e-commerce. And by doing that, they've hired the best in the world. So to hire the best people in the world, they took the best people from Belk. They took some people from Zulily, Chewy, Microsoft, Amazon. They took the best of the best. So I'm absolutely excited. Scavenger, the poor man's Mr. Beast. No, because Scavenger has $0. Scavenger all of a sudden became a day trader, a successful day trader, by quitting his job and going full-time YouTube and Discord and charging for it. And you guys tell me how that sounds. And you're in your 20s and you guys try to make these proclamations of this is who I am and this is what I'm going to do. You don't even know your identity yet. but it's cool. Inverse Kant trades. That sounds about right. Bruce Maddox. But there's good dilution and bad dilution. No. I don't think people really know what the hell that means. You know, when I say GameStop diluted, and it wasn't a bad thing because they diluted at the top. You know, they diluted 5 million shares from 230 to 215. That lowered shareholder value, sure. But it wasn't a bad thing as if you're in part of this company for a decade, 5 years, you won't feel it. You won't see, you don't care. But if you're in AMC and there's any dilution, you're wild because you're here for a short squeeze. And the more it dilutes, the more it won't squeeze. GME shares on discount below true value, only $20, no McDonald's today. GME is a belly full of tendies. Correct, Monster Buddy. I'll be okay. Kant trades, his real name is Clarence, and he's got 2 nice parents. Time is free, Ocho Cinco. Thank you, Skylar Holland. You understand. And Ocho Cinco has a great idea on how to save money all over the damn place. Everybody in GameStop, put your hands up and follow me. Now notice, as Ant stands tough, notice his TA does not hold up. It does not stand up. Yeah, exactly. Clarence Anthony. Technical analysis is like the Raunch test. Raunch Capital, is that what his name is? I forget his name. You're just seeing things. Evening Marantz just locked in. Thank you so much. Have you touched on HYMC? Dapper Don, if you guys want to know what HYMC is and why Dr. Diane Garrett has no idea what she's doing, is because they tricked her into getting the job. Mudrick Capital is the original SPAC company that brought them public after bankruptcy. So after they filed for bankruptcy, being part of the Nevada Allied Metals, whatever, Antiquities company, I don't know what the hell they were called. I don't even care. They brought them public via the SPAC because within 90 days you go public and now you don't have to follow all the rules of initial IPOs. So they go ahead and get them up on there. They put their own guy on the board of directors who is a snake, slimy guy. I've shown you the video. And then they shorted the stock all the way down to pennies. When they got to 28 cents, they went back in the deal and they convinced Adam Aaron to partner up with Eric Sprott, partner up with, and you heard the interview. So when people say he was already there, no, go listen to the interview by Dr. Diane Garrett. She said it. She goes, we put Eric Sprott on the deal to give it some type of relevancy with the community of miners, just so that people couldn't shun it. So what happens? Guys like Boss Bunch puts her on the channel and praises her. You know so much about mining, and we saw what you did with this mine. We saw what you did here. And then it's like, you don't know shit about mining. Who gave you the script to read, fanboy? These guys are absolute plants, man. A script. Interview with me, Dr. Diane Garrett. I promise you, go look at all my past interviews. Extremely respectful to it, and we'll see what you answer. Because I'm going to ask you the real shit. You tell me why I would be buying into your company that's lost 90% of its value from the peak of 310 from last year to now. Not even a full fiscal year, you've lost 90% of your value. And you tell me why I should be buying in, or why anyone should be. You're full of shit. And now you're at 30 cents. Go ask for more money. Go ask for a new buyer. And ask HY or ask AMC why they made that failed investment. I want somebody to ask them. That stock fell down to the ground this month, just so happens to be the month before they have to actually announce their earnings. So I'll give you this example. AMC, their value of their position will be announced at the earnings call this week, but it will not be announced at the tune of 36 cents. It'll be announced at the tune of like 49 or 50 cents. So you're going to give it a false number again. You never get the up-to-date number. Any pro AMC holder want to tell me why AMC board members don't invest into their own stock? Yeah, because it's overpriced. They're not going to buy it now. The blue star is the only thing saving you. I don't have any idea what that is. Whew. Sorry, guys. Thank you. I gotta wake up. I gotta drink some water. For those of you wondering, like, how am I staying healthy? I'm not drinking any soda, guys. No soda, no liquor for 40 days, and then beyond that 40 days, I think I might keep it going. I might drink liquor after because I like to have a drink with the wife. But right now I'm standing. Oh man, I had the shakes last night. I had a fever. I was a migraine headache, all because of the no soda. think the caffeine was really hurting me yesterday, but I went cold turkey, man. I did it. This is my 4th day now. Dr. Evil, because they want apes to buy in, correct. Bath and Body Works in every house in the US of A. I don't know. Cucumber melon doesn't really smell like cucumbers if you think about it. Grumpkin, it does if you think about it. But I love it. It's my favorite smell in the whole world. Honestly, my wife even knows that. Why should I, Grumpkin? I don't know. Buying AMC is like donating to charity. No, no, I wouldn't call it that. No. But buying AMC is like putting money into a slot machine. The other end of it is gross. You know, you never know what you're buying, guys. The uninformed buyer and seller will, how can I put this so you guys understand? If you're uninformed, you will sell or you will buy something. You will. The Pilgrims, the natives, sold Manhattan for $24. They sold the land of Manhattan for $24. The Indians did. It's because they didn't know that you could own the land. They were uninformed. They were uninformed. They were tricked, manipulated. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. So many people are losing money right now because they didn't know. They didn't know that you didn't have to buy this company. It didn't have to be this way. Weaponized autism activated. 4096. I don't know what that means, Ash, but I got you. If that's likes versus the people in here, I don't know. Damn it, Marantz found out about my HYMC short position. Pumpkin spice doesn't really smell like pumpkins either. Now, I don't know about that. Marantz, remember those fake dance videos for HYMC? I remember. Oh, God. Yeah, we're doing the HYMC shuffle. Get that shit out of here. What does AMC smell like? Shit. At least the one by my house does. There you go. Hope all is well, man. Oh, yeah, everybody. Low PP seeds. Perma banned me yesterday. Classic. We need MOAS, but we have no catalyst. How are we going to MOAS with no catalyst? Little PP goofball. I mean, the kid is just trying to... I mean, why would you ban people? Why do you mute? Like, I mute people that put out... Well, I don't mute them. The moderators mute people that put out, like, a false narrative, like, that are pushing their stock. We literally go in there into the Bed Bath & Beyond channel and say, I think this is what's happening with Bed Bath & Beyond. Can you elaborate? No, calls only here. We're bullish only. If you're bearish, go over there. Oh, my God. You've actually seen an AMC before. Wow, I've never seen one before. Yeah, XBit, I've seen them. They're at Universal Studio is where I saw one, in Studio City. BlackRock buys everything because they use the leverage has gone unchecked. Yes, their use of leverage. It'd be funny if GME holders started buying Cinemark. Well, that's not funny. That's a good investment. It's crazy. Okay, 3 crazies. That must be crazy, John Diamond. How Coors is an investing channel, but he makes no money investing. It's fucking nuts to me. Yeah, this chat is way too lit to keep up with. Exactly. Matt Coors is busy pumping Rumble. What's up, millionaires? Oliver's Papa's in the house, guys. Right click on his name and you can follow him and he's all yours. Always the other place. Praying for Ape Father's wife. Oh, something going on? I need to know. Moles can't be outed. Just got to know where to look. Tactical Yoda, I try my best, man. Ruben is king. Just bought my first GameStop shares ever. Feeling good about it. Joe Watson. Hey, Mr. Joe Watson. I'm going to let you know, Joe, you have a great cost average, okay? And you should feel really good about it. The unfortunate part is you're probably going to sell before a lot of other people will because you haven't been here that long. But if you stick around with me, you're going to learn a lot about GameStop. And I'm happy for you, man. You bought in at the right price. How about you sell wherever you have to? Ruben is king. Ruben, are you me? I sold at 42. Oh, I don't know. Hello, brothers and sisters. Well, there's Ruben. I have something I need to tell you in confidence. I sold my AMC. Anthony Tran is an OG 100. Yeah. Wish I sold at 70 though. Oh, stop it, Diaper Dan. Doesn't matter. Perfect timing. Yeah, I didn't even know Ruben was here, bro. What it do, Marantz and fam? Hey, Stacks, how you doing too, man? Best decision ever was to sell AMC. Gross. Yeah. OJ Simpson's here. Hey, how's Nicole doing, bro? What happened? What was the argument about? I want to know. Was Ron, did he have a bigger member than you? Is that what's going on? OJ, I want to know. AMC equals GME equals Bed Bath & Beyond. All junk meme stocks that spewed a slew of YouTube grifters. OJ Simpson, let me know who the GameStop grifters are. Let me know. So I can call them out. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm talking about balance sheets and you tell me how it looks bad. GameStop has a better balance sheet than Target, Best Buy, okay, Kohl's. Who else do you want to go with? AMC? Better balance sheet. Bed Bath & Beyond? Nordstrom? GameStop has a better balance sheet. I'll let you go look at it. You'll be all right. Money can be and is being made on AMC. You just have to have the liquidity to swing trade and day trade. Let's go to illusion of Subway pack. You put in and we'll turn into a Lambo. Oh my God. Tactical Yoda. I don't agree with this comment at all. I don't agree with any of this at all. I don't think that money is to be made on that because I don't think you need to make that money. I think you need to go to work. I don't think you need to go to the stock market with the idea of it's here, it's a vehicle to make me money. I think you should go there with the idea of here's my money, let me invest it, and I'll get it back when I need it. And it's going to be at a higher dollar value when I need it. But if you want to make a living off the market, well, good luck day trading, man. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. And you're going to lose bad because you don't know how to, you're not built for this, man. Those guys are making money off of other people's money. I don't know one successful day trader. I don't know one. Not one. Because when they day trade and they make money, whatever they do, and do they take their profits and go pay their bills? That's what I'm asking. It's like, I don't know a successful gambler. I don't. The guy, I'm a professional gambler. No, you're not. No, do you even know what that means? I've been there, guys. I lived at casinos. I've been watching this market for a long time. I've talked to the right people, and it's almost impossible to time everything the way you want to be successful and pay your bills and make a living. That's why I call people out on their bullshit. They're making a living off their other stuff. These guys make livings off commissions of their trades. They get paid by their executives to make these trades and to bring them money. But the losses and the gains they make, they're pocketing whose money? Your money. It's all the same way. YouTubers, what are they making money off of? Clicks and views and affiliate links. The ones who sell their souls to make a video in an advertisement. Redcon one. All free, guys. This is all free. No. You can't. I don't even know where to buy this shit. I don't know anything about it. It was given to me. I'm wearing it. I was stuck in that trash stock and was up over 200K. There you go. Wilbur Dodge, are you a ghost in Discord? No, he's in Discord too. He's listening. Pro Gamer Moves, Rubes. Yeah. Oliver, keep up the good videos. Yes, I agree with that too. No, I don't do Discord. Oh, I thought you were in the Discord. Where do I find you? Wilbur, where do you message me at? Are we on Facebook together? Or was it just Twitter? I think it was Facebook. I need to get you later today and tomorrow on Discord, Monster. Oh, okay. Mackley, long-term investor. Oh, good job. If you were an OG in AMC and didn't start sizing out in the 50s, what the hell are you doing? Yes. At your service, Ruben. There you go. Old school. Oh, Wilbur's an old school Ralph crew member. Oh, well, that's where he came from? I didn't even remember that. That's good. Only a grifter would start a stream solely devoted to junk meme stocks like AMC or GameStop. Not necessarily true. Disrespect the juice, man. GTFO. Yeah, that's not true. I started this channel because I was tired of watching other channels lie. And I knew they were giving out misinformation. That's why I started the channel. And I came out the gate with it, and it wasn't received too well. But we've come a long way. We had a lot of proving to do. I had 10T form filled out and being filed. Oh, cool. Smart money is money in the right place. Go change your name and come back. Bought the bottom today. Whoop, whoop. Good job. GME only. When are you going to fight Ant? You know, what is that? Maddox, whatever, G. I saw you asking him if he was going to knock me out or tap me out. I see everything. Okay. One, I've never been knocked out a day in my life, and you can't tap me out. So what the hell are you asking him for? You want to know if I would still fight him? He's going to be broke, malnourished, broken up. Any guy who has to associate himself to his girlfriend, his lady friend, as my fiance, not a man to me. Any guy who, this is my fiance. Hey, me, my fiance. Bro, let me know when she's your wife. Pick a date. Let's roll. It's too easy to go to the courthouse, go get eloped. What are you waiting on? The mega wedding? Are you waiting for MTV to call you up and it says Mike Guido wedding? What are those guys? The Jersey Shore wedding? What are you waiting on there, Ant-Man? Marry the girl. Marry the broad. Or maybe you're just wasting time. Till you punch another wall. A stud. Oh, yeah. Everything. I'm waiting, bros. I'm going to destroy all of this in front of me. Because he doesn't own any of it. He doesn't own the apartment they're in with popcorn ceilings. Get out of here, bro. Punch it. You're so stupid. Kids break. When are you going to find him? When he gets his AMC, I don't know, in about $135. How about that? When AMC hits 140. Nerd. I got another phone call. Let's get this one. Hello? Hello? Yes. Oh.
Return envelopes to all supporters. Now, tragically, 1 out of 8 women will get breast cancer.
Oh.
And every day, women die because their cancer was not caught in time.
That's
now,
crazy.
our hope is for fast-track approval of life-saving tests and treatments for women with cancer, who cannot afford them.
Yeah,
So
I'm familiar.
we need to elect lawmakers with that goal in mind.
Okay.
Now, when you receive your donation return envelope, can we count on you to return a small donation for the drive?
Yeah, to fight it, what I'm doing is I'm actually buying GameStop the stock. Have you ever heard about GameStop the stock?
I'm sorry. No.
No? Well, ma'am, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be more beneficial because the money you make off of that investment, you'll be able to put that into these fundraising efforts. So I commend you, but I'd recommend your whole crew buy GameStop. GME is the ticker. That's what I would do. And then when I get that money, I'll donate it. But I have 3 daughters and a wife, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that they get checked. Well, I'll check my wife, but I'll let the doctors check on my daughters.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, bye GameStop. Shit, I'm sorry, guys. Hey, I don't know if I were to give them money if it's really them. That's why I don't know who the hell they are. Yeah, we're here, we're fighting hunger. How do I know? How do I know where I'm sending my money? How did they get my phone number? Like, what in the hell is going on? I never know. I will never know. Anyway, if you guys have been with me for a long time, if you guys have been with me for a long time, right? So for the last 2 years, I've been answering my phone live on the channel during the day. And I will sell GameStop to anyone I talk to. Anyone. If we could ever clip all those, hey, Kyoto, I got a mission for you guys, for the crew. So all my moderators, if you guys can find every phone call I've ever made and tell me the episode and the time, then I'll make a montage of it. I'll clip it. I have no idea where they're at. I challenge anybody here if they can find it. Oh my God. Here we go. Hello. Hello. Yes. Yeah, what's going on?
Sir, we are a consumer advocacy group, just calling to see if you're still happy with it or any plans or intentions to walk away from it.
Oh, no, I've had my timeshare for quite a amount of years. I never want to walk away from it because the plan is that when GameStop, the stock moons and it goes crazy, is that I'm going to take a vacation and I'm just going to be, timeshare to timeshare. I'll be hanging out. Do you know about GameStop?
No, sir. I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it's a stock. Like you can buy it on the market. Do you have a brokerage account? You can download one.
I see.
Yes.
So I will look into it. But
Please.
It's working out for you, right?
What was that, sir?
Sir, the timeshare is working out for you?
Oh, yeah, it is. Hey, I have a question. Do you know a guy named Kais Malej? You guys all sound the same. You don't know Kais Malej?
No, sir. I don't.
Oh, okay.
No, sir.
Cool. No, it's awesome, though, because I saw the phone call coming from the state of Missouri, and I only know of one good guy in Missouri. His name is Oliver's Papa. He's a living legend. He's driving around town.
Right.
All right.
Sir, it was really nice talking to you.
Likewise, buy some GameStop, okay? Don't forget to buy GameStop.
I will look into it, sir.
Please,
sir.
tell all your friends and family. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
2 back-to-back phone calls, guys. What can I tell you? I don't know about these guys. They're asking me about my timeshare, whatever they want to do. All right. Let me go back to reading the chat, guys. I apologize. Yeah. When am I going to fight Ant? Yeah, when he gets his prediction right, then he can afford to come see me. Apparently he knows my address. And I wouldn't recommend anybody knocking on my door. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'll let you think about this country and what the Second Amendment is. You tell me why 80 to 90% of retail orders go to the dark pools and not the lit exchange. Bruce Maddox, you tell me why it matters. Okay, Bruce, listen to me. There are stocks out here that have value, period. And the way they get their value, okay, their companies are run the correct way. Then they get an evaluation, and then it's there. So are we going to complain about every said stock and their price? Or are we just going to get mad about the ones that you want to highlight? That's why I don't care what the stock price is or or where they're traded on. Dark pools, if they're OTC, off exchange, who cares? You're trying to manipulate a price to do what exactly for you? I have value in my investments, which in turn make me wealthy, which in turn I will hand off to people who will need them, my children, one day. But until then, this is my journey on investing and saving money. I'm doing really good at it. So I'll just keep doing that. I'll let the rest of that shit, when people want to lose sleep, 80, 90%, who cares? Who cares? Eventually, all will come to light. That's the point. So enjoy. What's next? Hey, and if you guys are the ones calling me, let me know, man. God damn, dude, these guys. Earnings feels like Christmas is coming every day of my life. Because market makers can internalize orders through private computers owned by financial institutions with high frequency trading programs. Something, that what's his name, Lauer, used to do. Yeah, which is kind of suspect to me too. David Lauer coming out on the scene, used to work for Citadel. Now is the public aficionado for everything. I don't know. I'd stay away from it. Oh, now I got another call. Holy shit, bros. I'm not even joking. Hello? Always. Why? What's up? What? Yeah, that was the answer. As you were. Yeah, I thought you figured it out. That's why I didn't text you back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. As you were, whatever. It's Harry Styles, man. You're calling me about Harry Styles, bro. I can't even make this up. Hold on, let me go look. I love you, man. I love you so much. Hold on, Harry Styles. Harry Styles. The song is called his best song, "As It Was." That's my jam right there. All right, give me that video so I could, there you go. I love it. Harry Styles is the man, bro. All right, late. Hey, that's a real phone call from my pops, bro. Oh, yeah. My bad. Shit. Now I just get this text. It wasn't even, man. My bad. Hey, these cats are mine. Do you want to calm down, Binks? Take your ass outside. Go outside. Come on. Let's go. Come on, I'm gonna treat you like they do, like they treat Max. Go. Go to the room. Come on. Come on. Go. You better calm down. You Hercules. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh man. These guys were getting it on right now. This is my guy. This is my main guy. Oh, well, you want to go fight him? Well, then go fight him. Hey, that guy's trying to fight, and I don't want it. Hey, yeah, there they go again. Bro, I don't know what you're mad at. Get out of here. I throw my socks at Binks. Hey, Binks is not like Max. I won't lock Binks in the cage. I just tell Binks get out of here. He left. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Hey, I'm living life out here. You guys know what it is. Yeah, we know what's going on. Yo, family, what's going on, Dane Slayer? How you doing, man? Got to run it back later. Like always, have a great day. Yes, sir. You can always buy puts. PJ Solar Cleaning and Bird Proofing. Love the name. Hey, brother, when you going to have me clean your solar panels and weather is crazy here in California? It makes it worse. I appreciate your honesty and candid discussion about AMC. We're all adults. Correctly, PJ Solar. I don't have solar panels. As far as the bird proofing, I don't have any of that stuff going on. I'm good, man. But I appreciate you. If you want to wash some cars, I'm down with that. If you want to cut some grass, I'm down. By the way, I got to cut my grass today, guys. Yes, cutting grass is an all-day event for me. Nope, 20 of us. Yeah, there is 20. There you go. At the end of the shepherd leads to the shep is to the slaughter. There you go. Clipping thus. Hey, if you go out there and fight him, Max, you're on your own, Max. Max, if you go fight him, you're on your own. Hey, Max went out from the bed going looking for Binks, bro. I'm out of it. Agreed, Marantz. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. Been my life story, man. Solar Service pumping loud. Yeah, he's my dude, man. He's been here a long time. I invested in Bed Bath & Beyond because of you, Marantz. I listened to you about AMC and decided to sell and buy Bed Bath & Beyond a week after you bought Bed Bath & Beyond. And then you sold while I did not sell. Oh, my God, dog. Oh, my God. But I think you're bigger into GameStop, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, you saw me sell. I told you. I take my profits and I roll on that one. Yeah. What's your thoughts on TKRA? I have none. I don't even look up the stock, bro. It's going to be on my list of stocks to look at when I'm bored. I'm putting it on that. You guys know I have that list. It's still going. Yeah, I don't. Where the hell is that list at? Now, look at the list is missing, bro. No, right here. TSOIDDSCIDM, and now the next one you have is TKRA. That's when I run out of stuff to do with Bed Bath & Beyond, AMC, and GameStop, which it's hard to run out of stuff to do with those stocks because I dig so deep. Those other guys don't. Any good YouTube to watch about GameStop? Crusader, I watch. Oliver's Papa, I watch. Tetron Invest, and that's all. Those are the only two guys I watch. And then, of course, I watch all my old stuff. Just run it back. Who the F is trying to super chat? Nobody. I'm going all on Express. All in on Express. You can, Bruce, if you want to. I pumped at one time. Not Deer Park. There you go, Tetron. Yeah, there's some hardcore gangsters up in there, bro. You know where I'm from, bro? I'm from Long Island, bro. Apparently, there's some real thugs out here. Wilbur Dodge. Yeah, I went to Ridge High. I lived in Ridge. Nah. Do you take financial advice from YouTube? Sorry, let me rephrase. Do you take financial advice from a non-financial advice stream? Yeah. No, you just saw what I was doing. It was cool. I don't blame him for that. Being about that life makes one too busy for video games. Exactly. If you miss the boats and helicopters, we can pull up on a bike. Last chance, hop on the handlebars, bro. There you go. I respect this man. I'm here for the stories. Monty White TV. Thank you so much, man. I do my best. It just depends. There's moments in time where I bring up the stories of my life, what we've done to get here. But I've been talking about my life for like 2 years. Honestly, at times I feel like I talk about myself too much. And I'm like, man, I don't want to tell everybody everything because I'm not that interesting. But how could you talk? How could you have a show every day and talk about yourself? That's very hard to do. So let's talk about other things. I don't have a problem doing that. Saying I'll kill you on Call of Duty is the same as buying calls, not financial advice. There you go, Sue. All y'all shut the F up. My parents beat the brakes off of me. My wife had her work cut out for them trying to soften me. Funny Spider, that was my whole point. My wife has been breaking me down since I met her. I was a stone cold son of a bitch. And she's like, that ain't gonna ride here. I'm all enjoying the stream. That's a win. Sure. I tossed AMC a long while back. I made a small profit. Not what I could have if I would have found this channel earlier. Put that money into GameStop. I sleep like a baby. I continue to add more with confidence. Chad, I really appreciate that. Chad, even at times, has videos and puts out content. But I tell you, man, I appreciate what you said. Whenever somebody says that to me, it's like the biggest compliment. It's the reason why I still wake up every day. You know, man, I wish I would have found you earlier. Then I'm like, man, then maybe we're doing the right thing. Maybe they've seen what we say and we put out the information the correct way. You want to be happy or you want to be right? Stacks, that's always the dilemma. Bed Bath & Beyond most likely done, but it did pump to 22 a couple of months ago. Summer Girl Sport Fishing. We're well aware that it pumped up to $30 a couple of months ago. We were there. It was August. And I sold my shares during that pump. Some people didn't. That's all I can tell you. I own GameStop and I sleep like a baby monster. The only surefire way to know you're right. Man, I was reading that perfect. It does this all the time, guys. That's why I always have to find out where I'm at. The only surefire way to know that you're right is that it doesn't matter if anyone else knows it. Hey, or I've never been wrong in life. And the only time I've been wrong in life is when I thought I was. That's my shit right there. Bed Bath & Bankruptcy. You got it. I agree. GameStop does look good at 20. The vote counts even less than the 2020 election. Correct. Bed Bath & Beyond expectations. 21 can do something for me. I have no idea. AMC a la tumba. Whatever the hell that to the tomb. GME delicious at 20. The Marine wants to be terrible so badly. Oh, tell me about it, Raider Bro. Tell me about it, Raider Bro. He's trying his best. I know, Monster. I'm debating whether or not to splash the pot. There you go. There you go. It's great at 20. Almost got my average under 25. Stacks, you're doing great, man. Well, in the portfolio at least. Yeah, I have on one portfolio, I'm under 25. And then in the other one, I'm at, I'll tell you, man, I don't mind telling you guys. People think I'm afraid of it. I'm not. I have 2, and then I don't count my third one because the third one's part of retirement. I'm never getting rid of it. So it does not matter. Those are those infinity pockets. It's position. Boom. This one doesn't have too much in it, but dollar cost average has dropped. The dollar cost average dropped $6 in the past 3 months. In the past 3 months, I've come down $6. That's awesome for me. That is great. Almost got my average under 25. There you go. Darth, you know the way? Yeah. They underestimate my power. They always do until they can't anymore. Sure. Distressed companies are not good plays. Squeeze chasers need to scram. Sure. Or does that mean scam? Did you mean to write scam? Because I'm down with that too. Maybe check my pockets, bro. Check my pocket. Why don't you come hold my pocket? Take it easy, bro. I ain't sold no rock since 01. My bad, Stacks. My bad. Me and Amo stay on the page. Yeah, you guys do. I have XXX shares at 1770 average. Any way out of it? Are you talking about Bed Bath & Beyond, Adam? Holy shit. Or are you talking about AMC? I mean, there's no way you have Bed Bath & Beyond at $17. That's got to be AMC at 1770. I hope. I pray. But even then, that many shares? GME needs to compare their balance sheet to AMC's in order to look good. LOL. No. I just named you 5 companies, bro. Good luck to it. Yes, AMC, sorry. Okay, cool. So AMC at $17.70. Is there any way out of it? Absolutely, you just sell. But there's no way it gets to $15. No way on God's green earth it can get to $15. So just know that. But like, how much are you down? You're down $13 a share, essentially. I'll even ballpark it for you. Let's just call it $10 a share, right? Because it did peak up to about $7 a week ago. You're down $10 a share. You have 1,000 shares at least. So that means you're down $10,000 at least. I mean, what do you value, man? What do you value at that point? You're down a lot. So I wish you the best of luck. It means you have spent at least $17,000 on shares. And to be down 10,000, that means that you're going to be down. You probably have 7,000 left, 5,000 left. Isn't that a lot of money to somebody? It is to me. Don't disrespect the juice. Yeah, don't. I don't know, man. I'll tell you no. Whales in the chat. Yeah, whales everywhere. Got my little one in the back of the truck, and she says, "Daddy, is that your friend?" I said, "Yeah, baby." Then she said, "Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop." She's 4. Yeah, Stacks. Daddy, is that your friend? Yeah, it is. Oh, never mind. Misunderstood. Yeah, I love that, Stack. That's awesome, bro. She knows what's up. Shout out to Shorty. We don't see it passing 10. No, I don't see it passing 10. Nope. Use RSI on the daily for the entries and exits. Have a safe flight. Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to use RSI right now on GameStop, it peaked. It peaked over here. Started pumping. That was that pump you saw go all the way up. And now it's cooling back off, but it's still pumping. I mean, this thing's still battling. Once it gets past 70, you got to get the hell off. That's if you're day trading, though. But I don't day trade, so I just watch you guys do what you do. Do I know the rules of day trading? I know a lot of them, not all of them. I know enough TA to get by, not all of it. But some guys are out here acting or pretending they know what the hell they're doing, and they don't. Dart's a little warrior here. Dart, that's a little warrior right here. Yeah. She's going to have shares forever. Because I'll tell you right now, Stacks ain't selling shit. Only break the knees. Live to fight, or live to fight another day. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Magus is moassing. Oh, AMC is green? Yeah, I guess. My identity is GameStop, and I'm bisexual. You buy everything? Oh, man, that's good. Bisexual. You're buying it. Yeah. Yeah, Ant Trades is bisexual. He buys that, too. Yeah. Maggots is on his, what's your average? I see a raft that will keep me afloat. Sure. AMC is moassing again. Back to the moass days. Are they moassing right now? Did I miss something? I'm going to check if they're moassing. I just want to make sure. AMC. Oh, my God. They're breaking. Oh, it's a big breakout. Oh, my God. 656. Let's go back on the 2-hour real quick. Hold on. Yep. Yeah, it's on its way, man. Oh, look, I told you it's going to break out. Bounce right off that wedge that doesn't exist. That's so good. Go to the daily. Watch this. Yeah. Is that breaking out, or is that just going to stay in this little channel here and then keep falling down and keep falling down? When do you think it's going to get over here? What is this TA that you did, bro? I don't understand the TA that he made on this linear chart right here. His other line is here. From the peak here, this is other line, here to, it was like here, it was a breakout to like here, and it broke out, but now you're up here. I mean, what are you doing, dude? You touched the bottom here. Like, I don't know. That's not the real line. The real line's way over here. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know the lines he draws. He's making crayons and shit. We'll go check out on a 2-year real chart. Oh, you're not there. My bad. You're not there, bro. It's my fault. Yeah, anywhere near here, we can pump all the way up to $9. That's the highest you're going to go, guys. The days that go down, the further it's going to go down. Just keep selling off. You're not getting past that line. That line of your nightmares, not the hedgy nightmares, your nightmares. So if you guys wondering what it's worth, I'm telling you. Yeah, moass. Moass. Right here. And for all you kids out there that have never seen the channel, MOAS stands for Mother of All Short Squeezes. Sorry. Back to the chat, back to the channel. Let's do it. Moassing, no, Ant was right. That's never going to be said again. Oh, my God. The reverse squeeze. I know AMC is a turd, but want to sell it, not at a loss. Magus, a lot of people want to do that. A lot of people don't want to take the L, dude. You know what that reminds me? That reminds me of like a marriage and a guy who says, cheaper to keep her. So rather than be happy and be prosperous and maybe make more money and better value, a better investment, a better life with someone else, what you'd rather do is just hang on to a loser and ride that out until how long? When you say you don't want to sell at a loss, at what point are you going to lose? Magus, there's no time. It doesn't expire. You're going to hang on to that company until it bankrupts. What is there? Let me tell you guys something. How much money does AMC think they're going to make in a quarter if they had the best quarter of their lifetime? Right? Man, how many people want to call me? Okay, there we go. I got another message. Shit. Guys, I'm going to ask you something. How much money does AMC think they're going to make? The movie theater. Adam Aaron. Net profit. 100 million? 100 million in a quarter? That's a quarter of my life, and we netted 100 million. I'm just asking, when is that going to happen? That's not happening right now. That's not happening quarter 4. That might happen quarter 2. Quarter 2 of this year coming up, they might net $100 million, right? That's in a quarter. You would need how many quarters to pay off their debt? 50? Divide that by 4. That leaves you with 12 years of the best quarters of your life. And they'll break even on debt. But even with interest and everything else that comes into play, I'm just ballparking 12 years. There's no way they pay off this debt. There's absolutely no way. You're going to hold that stock for 2 decades? To do what exactly? To see it again at $10, $13 a share? I don't know how to tell you this, guys. I don't know why you don't listen. There is no way to pay back those billions of dollars. It is over. AMC is over. Those earnings reports come out next week, and you're about to find out what it really is. Good luck, Chuck. Well, this is about to close to even as you're going to get. Yeah, I guess. Surprised you didn't sell yesterday, Magus. Oh, yeah, me either. Caffeine and even sugar withdrawals is real as F. Yeah, it's happening. There's a loss. There's a major loss. Profits post $70 are forever gone. Dude, caffeine withdrawal is brutal, but your body will function a lot better, my dude. I'm 51 and stopped caffeine a few months ago, and it's a ball buster, dude. Yeah, it's hurting. $24 and a cool necklace and shitty blankets. Jerry, caffeine withdrawal is brutal. There you go. This guy still... is that guy a robot, bro? Is Tom Tupa a robot? Tucalups, are you a robot? Is up 0.2 of a penny, guys. Let's go. I have no idea. GME is not a play. It's an opportunistic ultimate dream. Yeah, opportunistic ultimate dream, sure. I'm making money off of AMC and GME. I sell AMC every day and make money off that shitty stock. What a high-level grift. What's up, Oliver? How we doing? Sean Hustling, Adam Aaron. Pi-Fi is the only GME grifter I know. Oh, he's worse than that, man. I'm a successful day trader. Get your shit out of here, bro. Agreed, Sean. AMC deserves it. I'm a successful gambler as of late. Wendy, what'd you do? Go to the local casino and put some money in and boom, and it hit? Don't get me started with you. Professional gambler, professional loser, that is the question. Correct. Ant is both. First time for everything. Yeah. Marantz, have you ever danced with the devil in pale moonlight? Yeah, I have. I'm dying of laughter about the ant person at work. You could die of laughter just looking at him. He's going to die in that chair. He looks like he's about 2 Big Macs away from cardiac arrest. And if you saw him last night, he was like this. Quick, somebody name me a song so I can rock out. And people were like, you don't know music? Like, dude, you're right there. Because he only knows mumble rap, right? He knows his mumble rap, and then he knows Nickelback. And it was hard for me to listen to his show. And then he tried, and guys, they deleted this video, so it's impossible. He tried to play Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle, about 7 times in his stream. And he'd play it, it would get to 54 seconds, and it would stop. Because he can't load. He thinks it's his router or whatever. And I'm just like, bro, you probably have a shit bad computer. And then he's right there. He's like, all right, guys, we're going to try this again. And then you hear the intro. Welcome to the jungle. And then it cuts off. And then he's like right there. He's all huffing. Woosa. Oh, woosa. It's like, bro, what are you upset about? What are you complaining about? If this router doesn't put this song through again, I'll see you guys next week because it's fucking done. And right there, he had me. I was willing to watch his show because I was like, yo, I want to see this happen. And then when his song stopped again, did he destroy the router? Did he go for a week? That would have been more hardcore because then next week when he comes back, all right, guys, I'm back. I got a new router and we're streaming music now. Here's the number one banging, the top banging chart song right now. The one I make love to my fiance to. Baby shark, baby shark. That's what she calls me in the bedroom, guys. My name's Aunt Trades and I got a baby shark. Yeah, what can I say, man? I follow the steps of my pops, you know? Hey, cha-ching. That's what we do. Don't get mad at me. They call me the baby shark. That's my nickname. I'm going to call him baby shark from now on, guys. Hey, that little baby shark. Come on, Ant-Man. Ant-Man. Tell me the truth, bro. Just tell me the truth. You afraid of changing the locker rooms? Were you afraid of changing the life? That's why you quit baseball? So I got a baseball scholarship, but I went pre-med. Penile enlargement. That's what I'm going to study. I failed the course. I got to get out of here. Yeah, I just got a pump in a girl. That's what I got. She's Dominican. She looks at him. She's like, what are you going to do with it? This is why I got to cook bananas. This is why I need bananas, because I can't deal with this shit right here. No, I know. Never mind. I'll be quiet, guys. I could really do that. I could tear that. There's some people that are good at this stuff. And then there's guys like this who have nothing better to say than, I'm going to kill you on Call of Duty, bro. Does he even have a PlayStation? Does he even have? I don't know. This kid. You such a joker, you. Yeah, you was, you. Hey, you guys. I don't know. My shit's crazy. What the F is this? I don't know. My mom died of cancer, LOL. Solicitor does not know who she just called. Oh, yeah. Oh, is it the phone calls? Is that what I was doing? Is that the phone calls? My bad, bro. Yeah, that happens. The phone call. There we go. I have a lot of phone calls. Marantz out here, Uno reversing these cold callers all the time, bro. That woman got spooked. Best Uno reverse ever. No, I had some other ones on the other calls. You could hear in her voice, her brain was just going code red. Abort. She definitely buying GameStop with the donation money. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Bro, why didn't you tell her about... Bro, if you even talk to me about these damn... What the hell is halib? You got me saying words I don't know. And I don't want to do it. She's confirming purchase. Yeah. I have got to return some videotapes. Okay. Who the hell has videotapes? Wilbur Dodge, what the hell? Bro, I gotta look at the tape. Hold on, let me fast forward this part. How about our Lord and Savior, Ryan Cohen? I would. Gold. Probably like, what the F? Oh my God, this is gold element. Yeah, I guess. Best YouTube channel ever. Thank you. Tell your friends and family, buy GameStop. The guy is definitely buying GameStop with Martinez or with Marantz's timeshare money. Yeah, green, baby. Okay, we're green. I'm watching. Am I watching the right stock? Yeah, baby, we're green. We're up 26 cents. Woo! Yes. I don't think they'll be calling your number again, Marantz. They can. You all sound the same. Yeah, I said it. Yo, this is what I subscribed for. Thank you, Monster Buddy. She's like, where's Wes Christensen? I don't know where Wes Christensen is. Does he even exist? I don't know. I think he's a vulture too, ambulance chaser. So it sounds like Rachel wants to hit Venice Beach for her 30th in April instead of Vegas. Yo, Stacks, I'm down. Let me know the date and stuff, and then my wife and I will match up. We'll get down there. And, I mean, we've been to Venice Beach plenty of times, and you get to meet my wife and stuff, and it'll be cool. Marantz, Papa in the house. There we go. My dad, yeah. My pop, yeah. AKA Razor Ramon. Binks is big now. Yeah, Binks is a beast, bro. Will love my popcorn from Costco. Tasty. Okay, whatever you say. Guess who's back? Back again. Yeah, there we go. Watch me crack up Marantz. Watch me crack Marantz up. Okay, coupon. You can't. I mean, whatever you got. Cost to borrow means nothing. Correct. GameStop 12%, cost to borrow. AMC 605%. DRS, baby. I think GameStop's cost to borrow went up yesterday, didn't it? Isn't that what everybody was talking about? And I was like, that doesn't matter. I mean, it still didn't matter to me, but I'm just telling you, if you guys want to go down that route. It was higher than this. It's at 12% now, but it's like at 80 yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Look, all this means nothing. All this means nothing. No, it doesn't. I'm over all these numbers. I used to go to these numbers every day. I used to follow them. I used to be like, guys, check this out. We got to follow this. We got to do this. Don't care one bit. How about the TA, man? Can we follow the TA? Can we do that? Nah, don't care one bit. Oh, how's that working out for you guys? There we go. Up on debt, doing good, champ. Got earnings next week. Stick around. Yeah. I seem to remember GameStop and AMC both at $2 at one point. Yep. Congratulations on your 27 cents. Yeah, bro, Moas. GameStop, $80 pre-split. Yeah. Discount prices with dry volume is music to my ears. Yes, that infinity pool, DRS them shares. I'm in the pool too. My kids and grandkids will be taken care of. Robert O'Leary, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. The purple sun is warm and cozy. Dan Drexler. The thumbnail says AMC, GameStop, and Bed Bath & Beyond, but we're talking about other YouTubers. Dan Drexler, what would you like to talk about? Here, it's your show. We'll stop it. I talked about GameStop the stock. I talked about Bed Bath & Beyond. I talked about AMC. What else? Should we not talk about the weather? Can we not walk down the street and tell you anything else? I mean, we just got to, we're going to be robots here, guys. How about I put on the headline of the channel, Marantz Rantz? Can I put that? Because that means I'm ranting about everything. Is that cool with you, bro? I want to rant about you, Dan Drexler. Why was Clyde Drexler even on the Dream Team, the 1992 Dream Team, and not Isaiah Thomas? That's what I want to talk about. I think it's bullshit. And I want to know what's going on, man. AMC's polished shit, sure. Dan, welcome to the channel. Exactly. Thanks for the support, Dan. Cheaper to Keeper is a good song. Oh, I don't know how this year. 12 years, LL, AMC is over as a play. Yeah, they'll be bankrupt, bro. 1 foot out the door. Oh, okay, cool. 24 the money. I hope so. Went to the Hood Casino. I keep getting lucky. First off, where'd you go? San Manuel? Where'd you go, Wendy? There's there's no real hood casinos. They're Indian casinos. Shit. Bada bang, bada boom. You know what it is. Hey, my name is the Ant-Man. Play ants in TFT. Oh, bro, you just reminded me. And why'd you do that, Almo? It's my day off, and here I am. I'm going to play video games right now. I'm about to leave. Martinez needs to check his request line. Oh, what request line? Are you talking about? Hold on. Scott Paulin, and now Coupon. If they're here, I'll get them in. Hold on, Dogos. Okay, the live stream stays there. This one has to go up here. I'll put it up here. Okay, cool. And let me go down here. Are you in the chat? Oh, you're there, bro. Hey, Scott, real quick. Scott Poland, if you're still here, and if you can get to the Discord, I'll get you in. Reason why, Scott's very methodical. He's very well-mannered. He's a little different than me. He's well put together. Now, this guy, Coupon, is more like me. He's more my kind of guy. Coupon, are you there, brother?
Yeah, hi. My name is Adam Aaron. I'm looking for a Martinez Rantz.
Yeah, you got him. What's going on, AA?
I heard that you're interested in a timeshare. I've got one that you might be interested in. It's a company that digs in the dirt. It's called HYMC, and it's a great opportunity. We just recently had some openings available for fundraising. We recently lost some muddies. And then we have another one called an Empro Terra, who is looking to invest and offload some of their shares. So we were hoping that you might be interested in it.
Unfortunately, I'm not in the mood to buy a big pile of shit. But if I was, I'd definitely call you back.
My serious apologies. I do have to tell you that there's actually nothing in these mines. It's as dry as the GME volume on a daily chart. I just wanted to make sure because I saw that you were getting some solicitation calls, and I wanted to make sure that I was part of that today, and hoping that you might be able to invest with us today.
Well, GameStop volume's not nearly as dry as Ant Trades' fiance, but we'll do our best to avoid that. I'll try my best to avoid HYMC, but I'm still going to be here for you, buddy. You call me back anytime.
Oh, okay. That's thank you. And just remember, we're trying to also raise capital for a retirement fund for really old CEOs who deserve not to be in companies anymore. So thank you very much. I appreciate your time, Martinez. I hope you have a wonderful day.
You're welcome, but I don't know why you sound like a lunch lady. You're doing great there, Coupon. You really are. Bro, you waste my goddamn time with this. When are you going on vacation, Marantz? Probably, hopefully sooner than later. I'm training a guy at work to do my job for 2 days a week, like so I can take days off. I know you guys are like, what? Yeah, it's that bad. I'm doing my best. And once he's trained up, he's ready to go, then I'm going to I actually got to go do a work trip, and then I'll come back, and then I can take some vacation. But I don't know. I have like 250 hours to use, and I don't know what to do with them. So I get them every year, and we'll see what I do with them. When are you going? Yeah, I don't know. And depends what my wife wants to do. That's it. And Coupon, you just stand there, man. You don't have to go anywhere. You're good. But goddamn you. The worst. Okay, I had some messages here that I got to go through. I get excited, man. You guys start telling me good stuff. Let's see. How much in the positive does GameStop need to consider a dividend based on its history? Whiskey, they once did a dividend for 30 cents a share. I wouldn't care what it is. If they're going to pay a dividend, that'd be wild, right? Because that means they're not going to pocket any money themselves, but it's a way of paying their executives if they wanted to. And it's not sketchy. It promotes an environment that's needed for this stock. Wall Street coming to rush to the stock. Can you imagine if GameStop announced a dividend? I mean, can you just imagine? It's possible. They don't have any covenants tying them down to do it. So whenever they're ready to pay out a dividend to the stock itself, I wouldn't care if it's a dime a share. If it's a dime a share, it's the principle of it. A dime a share would cost them $30 million. $30 million is nothing if they're positive 30 million, right? So if they're going in that right direction, what else do they need capital for? They don't need it. They're just stacking it. And they already have that $800 million cash and the $238 million worth of marketable securities, which in turn could be worth more than that if they did it the right way. But we'll find out very soon. I'm here, sorry, working at the same time. Skylar, you're fine, bro. I'm just reading the chat and doing my thing. But that's where I'm at, Whiskey. It can happen at any time, really, if people really know what the hell they're looking at. AMC MOAS, let's effing go. Yeah, it's AMC MOAS, guys. It's up 24 cents. 650, bro. Marantz read all the chat, almost over with, and it was definitely a lot. What a beast. Been at a trade show all week. Missed you guys. Cranky Tobin, I'm happy you're here, bro. And I appreciate you talking the other day when we talked on the channel. You really gave me some insight on like a regular person watches the show. Aside from somebody like who's here every day, like I know Almo's story, I know Kyoto's story, I know Linda Real's story. Like I understand those guys because we talk a lot. But then the individuals that are not mods, like even Stacks, you know, I understand where he's coming from on all this stuff. But we get to all know each other, and we get to see like why we're invested and what holds our conviction. And me hearing your story the other night really helped me. It helped me a lot. So I appreciate you, Cranky, for everything you're doing. No pumping AMC on this channel, absolutely not. I'm here. What did I miss? ADJ Core, I don't know. A good time? I appreciate this atmosphere. Skylar Holland, it's been this way for a long time. Almost 2 years now that I've been on YouTube, but always saying what's real. And there's no misleading shit here. It's just not going to happen. I got to return some videotapes is an American Psycho reference. I had no idea. Bebop, GME, sure. Marantz, your goons gave me a timeout for what? Chill, man. 24 the money. You getting a timeout is like a rites of passage around here. You get it, you hang out, you'll be okay. But you speak so much bullshit. You know, every comment of every video that you write, every time you come in here, you do the nonsense. It's okay. Take your 300 seconds like a man. Take it on the chin. An empty chair would get more views. I've seen it. Dan Drexler, it would. You're absolutely correct. I'll tell you something, dude. That's not something that's bad to me. An empty chair would probably get more views than me because nobody wants to hear the truth. Nobody wants to hear they're wrong. And when I'm telling the whole world they're wrong about AMC, and I have been for 2 years, and now the light shines, and now I'm correct, what the hell were you doing? Buying into something that's dead, buying into something that they were actually taking money from you. You help propel this company to where it is today. So be thankful that there's a guy like me willing to step up every day, push record, get out here, give up my own time. And for what? So that an empty chair could get more views than me? Yeah. You don't want to hear this truth. It's not worth it. You ever seen a politician that tells the truth? Let me know how many votes he gets. Think about it. People want to be told the right and the cuddly things. They don't want the truth. They don't want the hardcore facts. They stay away from it like the plague. It's all right. 2 boats in a helicopter, man. I can't say it any better than that. And if you don't know that reference, you should really watch the show. Thursday Stacks chat. There you go. AMC is merging with Blockbuster. Xbit, stop it. Went to Yamava. I have no idea. Where the hell is that? What is that? I don't even know what that is. I thought you were trying to say I went to Yamama's. Yamava. I don't even know where Yamava is. Timeshare again. I get that all the time. They call all the time. Is this an AMC hate channel? Fatty. Hey, Fatty. There's no hate here. I'm telling you some truth. If you don't like the truth, then yeah, then maybe you're going to see it that way. Stop eating, Fatty. His name, guys, I'm not making fun of his weight. His name is Fatty, okay? This is nothing personal, please. Fiance dry as F, classic burn. Oh, I didn't even know I said that, bro. My bad. Is his name Michael Smith? This is the AMC support channel. Always has been, guys. Fatty, they said yes with a big ass thumbs up. Yes, it is a hate channel. AMC addiction is dangerous. We're here to help. Correct. Or you can just buy puts. GME share offering. You like it or opposed to it, Marantz? Uncle Eric, welcome back to the channel, you punk. GME share offering. You like it or opposed to it or oppose it? I would like it if they had a plan for it. Like if GameStop came in and said, hey, we're going to do not a share offering, but we're willing to sell some shares, dilute the float, X amount of shares to this company that wants to buy in. Something to that effect. Just to offer it to the public, not a big fan right now because you don't need it. We don't need a scramble right now. You wouldn't. The reason you don't do it, I'll just give you this example. You don't offer GameStop shares at the all-time low, right? You would offer it right now at $80, $20 a share, 80 pre-split, and everyone bought in over that. And I'm talking about all the executives, everyone who supports the stock. It wouldn't be a great move. What would be a good move is for GameStop to get evaluated correctly, finally get some good traction, run it up to $50 a share, run it up to $60 a share right now, and then do an offering if they wanted to raise some more money. And would that stop a run on the stock? It could, right? And people would be like, oh, what are they doing? And they'd be like, yo, they're really prepping to ball out, to make it better, to get this footprint and make it bigger. You know, the scale of it all. Everybody looks at scale. They look at scale and ability over what's already built because this is a new company. And that's how I see it. So I'm not against it. I just would rather them do it at a higher end, not at a lower. Uncle Eric, aren't you banned? No, he's not banned. Welcome back, Uncle Eric. There you go. GME share offering at $300 a share. Sure, exactly. See, DRS GME knows what I'm talking about. 21 days till earnings. I'm excited. Investments, that's your answer. Sure. 21. Well, share offering now would be interesting and let's some shorts cover. No, it wouldn't be interesting. It'd be a bad mood. Yo, you guys are really fighting today. Like, can y'all kick back? If that's your tactic to look at you, Binks. What are we doing, Binks? Yeah. Binks, if I have anything else to throw at you, bro, I will. Because you know I'm going to play League of Legends right now, guys. I got my Dynamite chip, my favorite chips. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to do all that today. Could I do it on the stream? I could do it on the stream, too. I got a timeshare you can use, Marantz. So do I. I have my own. You know, Marantz, I'm not taking anything on the chin these days. Lot lizards. Robert O'Leary, I'll get my chin glistening. They'd be all glistening, if you know what I mean. But no, taking it on the chin, no. I'm good. You got more views if you lie and pump AMC, correct? Depends if they're looking at acquiring a company. Maybe they could use equity. Yeah. Fatty. Also, Marantz doesn't make money from doing this. Kyoto, I'll just tell it to you like this. The money that's made on this channel is put back into the channel. Like, can we do that? We've done that, but we've put out more money than you could ever imagine from us. This channel alone has put out over $15,000 worth of merchandise and gifts, NFTs, you name it, over the course of the 2 years that we've been live. I have not made $15,000, okay? And I won't. And most of it is through super chats from Pep. And I've told him to calm down because I love Pep. By the way, guys, shout out to Pepper with Salt. Haven't heard from him a couple of days. I usually am on par with him. He's recovering. recovering from his knee surgery. It just, he's a man that's retired now. I hope we talked about this, but he's retired but not expired. So remember that, okay? The man has power. He has the ability to show up every day and be a part of the channel. Probably is watching from time to time. So I always make sure that whatever I'm doing, I represent Pep well, because Pep is a believer in me. That's why I feel like I'm an embodiment of him, you, Kyoto, Ruben, Hot this year, Almo, everybody. You guys, I want you guys to be able to walk out and be like, yo, that's my boy. That guy right there. You guys check out my boy on YouTube. Like, that's the whole thing. Check him out. Look what he's saying. And I make sure I'm never embarrassing you, or if I'm never giving off the wrong impression or the wrong info, because it's authentic. It's who I am. And that's why I've always been myself, so that I don't have to tailor make it for you. I'm me. And if you like me and you like the message, then that's what it is. So shout out to Pepper with Salt. Always, guys. Just know, even if I'm not giving him a shout out on the channel, he's always here in my heart. I love that man. He's a great guy. So I hope he gets better. I hope his knee's recovering. And I hope he's watching some terrible basketball. And that's where it's at. Depends if you're looking to acquire a company. We read all that. Oh, San Manuel Casino changed their name. Oh, they did? I had no idea. Tell my wife. Good answer. Thank you, Uncle Eric. Good answer. Do you see any links to buy stuff or affiliate links or paid Discord on this channel? No, you won't see any of that here. And my only affiliate is GameStop. I am partnered up with them. I do not even post their link on the channel. I don't use any of their signage. Everything they sent to me, I don't do any of that. Because the minute I got my first GameStop check, think about how my mind works. I did get a GameStop check for products that we were selling on the website, all this stuff we were doing. And all you guys shopped at the website, used my link, and we did all this. I got a GameStop check. It says GameStop, here's the money. I said, oh my God, GameStop's paying me? Why? I don't want to get paid by GameStop. I would rather them save that money. Why would I want them to pay me money? I'm not here for me. I'm here for GameStop. So I said, nah, I'll do it for free. And I'll just post GameStop.com, the link there, or the NFT link. That's what I'll be posting. I won't post the affiliate link because I don't want the money. I don't want them paying me. I love my company. Guys, I'm loyal as fuck. Ask my wife. My vacation officially over, back to work. Well, Abe, I'm always here, man, and I'm part of your vacation. Amo, there we go. Best of luck to you guys. Good luck, got to go. No problem. Empty chair gives better TA than Ant Trades. Well, that's for damn sure. Another call. Let's see what I got here. Sir, do you want to be live on the channel right now? Bro, hold up.
Yeah. I didn't know you were live. I've been doing so much.
No, it's okay. So, guys, just a real quick thing. This is our boy, DMT, the real DMT, the individual that made the intro song for us, who's made numerous soundtracks for GameStop, the saga. Real DMT, what's going on, babe? Dan.
What's up, Marantz? How you doing, everybody?
Yeah.
I was just giving Marantz a call because I was just talking to the ex-CEO of eToys, the guy Laser Haas, who took down. They tried to give him a bribe. The Wall Street Mafia tried to bribe him to look the other way while they gutted his company. Yeah. It's a whole story involving
is that Lizard? Is that I call him Lizard.
Laser?
Yeah.
Oh, Laser, you call him Lizard? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's probably him, I guess. Okay. But yeah, his story is insane, man. He's got time stamps and all sorts of shit that can basically take down the entire cabal, like the whole Wall Street Mafia.
Right.
Involving it's a whole legal system they have in Delaware. Apparently, they got these corrupt fucking judges like Judge Colm Connolly. Okay. He would do the story so much more justice. But I was just hitting you up to see if maybe you could get on a call with him or maybe interview him on the show because
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be awesome, bro.
So you want to link it through? Just you can give him my number. You can because you have all my stuff down. I'll pick up the minute you call. Or you can,
absolutely.
My email, join the Discord. I don't care how you want to reach it. I'm really not doing Twitter anymore. But if he has a Discord, if he downloads the app, I can bring him up and I can get the audio set right for the channel.
Oh, you got a Discord? I got to get back in the Discord. I got to re-download it to my phone.
It's all good.
I didn't know you had a Discord. So, I didn't even know you were live right now. I'm joining into the live stream. What's up, everybody?
No, you're good, bro. Everybody's loving you. They're all DMT fire marks. Hey, this is true, guys. For anybody out there on YouTube that's watching, This is the type of interaction you can have if you're authentic and you're genuine, okay? So a guy like DMT who is absolutely genuine and authentic, he can reach out to me and call me anytime and I will pick up. For all you clowns out there that want to message me and be like, oh, I want to get on the channel, I want to talk, you got to come from a place way beneath this. This guy does it for free. He does a great job and I love him. And you know you got the hottest track in the world, bro.
Respect, Marantz.
You know that.
Yo, dude, I got so much fucking respect for what you do, bro. Like, you know, you could tell, like, so many YouTubers are out there just trying to fucking get followers, get clicks, go whatever direction they'll change their whole shit if they realize they can get more clicks by changing everything they're about, you know. And you've always stayed true to truth, you know, to reality, and I respect that. And that's why you're the first person I thought of. I was like, oh shit, like, how can we get people who actually care to hear this guy's story? It's so fucking important.
I'm down.
It's been so suppressed. I'm like, yo, Marantz, that's where to go. So I hit you up right away.
Yeah, no, I'm down. You let him know I'm ready. I'm live right now. I don't care if you do it today, right now. You just tell me how fast he wants to do it, and we'll get him on the show.
You know what? Let me call him right now. I'm gonna try to connect you right now. I've got the live stream loaded up, so I'm watching right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump off this call with you.
Yeah.
Everybody, what's up, man? Fucking hell, you tuning into Marantz Rantz. That's the truth right there. I'm going to be back in a minute. I'm going to hit up Laser and see if I can get him on the show.
All right, I'm going to play your song while we're doing it. Here's the real DMT with the best song known to man. Get at me.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or Superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to
Right now. I swear to God, the cats are scared. That's right, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. That was the real DMT calling me up, letting me know he's got a CEO, he's got somebody on the line. I don't know who he has. I got you. He's been texting me this whole time. What the hell is this? The ex-CEO of Lazar Haas, eToys, and whistleblower. He's ready to go. He says he turned down a bribe from Wall Street and the mafia, the Wall Street mafia. And they're ready to get his company. Timestamp verified, Wall Street Mania. You know, we'll give this a shot. We'll give this a shot, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to stay live until DMT. You know I was going to take off, go play some video games. This is more important than me. This is more important than everything. So shout out to the real DMT, and we'll see how it goes through. Tetron Invest is here, guys. If you guys don't see him in the chat, go ahead and click on his name. Follow him, Tetron Invest. He's a GameStop YouTuber, getting it up, getting really big, doing his best he can, and he puts out a live stream. Last night he was live while I was at work. If you ever want to see what people are doing for GameStop, for the movement, for what we do, go look at the music videos by the real DMT. That's who is just in the chat right now. That's who called me. Go look at, in addition to that, go look at the videos from Tetron Invest. You can go ahead and hang out with me all damn day. You can go to our Discord. It's in the description of the video and or connected right here at the top of the chat, pinned to the top of the live chat. Discord is free. Everything is free. Nothing costs money. That's just it. We're not here for that. We're here for the information. We're here to share it, and then we'll go from there. But get back at me, Dan. I'm here, man. I'm not going anywhere. I'll make this chat last. I'll make it go. Marantz the GOAT. I'll read that 3 times. Thank you, Tetron. I really appreciate it, man. But I do the best I can. It's for guys like you. And if people only knew what we go through, man. Being a GameStop supporter is a tough life. And we're just going to keep it rolling. Let me close up that screen, and I'm good there. Let's up and go. Hey, Wendy, we're trying, man. I was reading the good stuff. I heard Laser talking yesterday. I don't know if it's Laser that's coming. It's somebody else. But this guy talks fast. I'll have to see how it goes. Yeah. The real DMT is the truth. You guys know that. If you guys don't know, go listen to the songs. And I might just play the whole sound check right now, guys. I got nothing better to do than to hang out with you. Here we go. Got a phone call coming. Hello.
This is Marantz Rantz, right?
That is correct. Yes, sir.
My name is Laser Stephen Haas, and DMT just asked me to call you.
Okay, so let me be full disclosure really quick, Laser. You are live on the channel right now. Okay.
Which channel would that be?
I'm on Marantz Rantz on YouTube, but I want to.
Okay.
Do you have a picture or anything, or you don't want to show your picture or anything?
No, I have a picture. Hold on one second.
Because we could set this all up right now. We can do the phone call, or do you have Discord? You don't have Discord?
I don't have Discord, but
Okay.
Are you seeing me here?
No. I don't want that. I wanted to, I'll explain it. I want to get a picture of you so I can put up on my screen. I can't put what's on my phone up on the screen.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I don't know if you have a page.
Are you on Twitter, LinkedIn, anything?
I can go to Google.
Oh, Google. I'm all over the place.
Yeah, what's your name?
Laser Haas.
Laser. How do you spell it?
LASERHAAS.
Got it. Laser Haas. It says that's a cutting machine. What is that? Let's see.
Oh, no.
E-Choice
because of
journalist.
That happens a lot.
Okay. So I'm trying to find out which one you are. There was
Bald-headed guy with glasses.
I see a Gilbert Haas, and then I see you, Laser Haas. Okay.
Hold on, let me go to your YouTube.
Yeah, I'm going through it. They have your bald-headed guy with glasses. I see you here.
Okay.
Yeah, you were in front of a Toys R Us. You're the.
Yep, I did many a video in front of Toys R Us's.
Okay, 1 second. I'm saving the image. Go there, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to put you up on the actual page that we're on right now because we're having a conversation. So I have a plan.
I found you. AMC bought and paid for BBY. No tip.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I got one. It's fine. I got one enough, just enough so that people know I'm on the phone. But here's my thing. Let's give you a proper introduction. Now listen, my first time ever meeting you. I don't know much, but I trust my man Dan. That's the real DMT. He's been
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Huge supporter for everything. Now, what's your history? Where do you come from? What's your story?
I took over eToys after being 25 years Laser, the liquidator. I handled distress management, bankruptcies, bank called loans, insurance company disasters, thousands of them for billions of dollars. My creds, how I got in there, was I actually was raised to be a thief and had a felony record and was going to go back to organized crime, and a couple of people told me I could find a different way. And a different way was selling the asset of stopping people from stealing. Most people don't realize that a going out of business sale or insurance disasters, we lose a lot of money by people defrauding to get the maximum amount of money.
Okay.
And I took over eToys after I did ToyTime.com and sold it to Patrick Clock of Overstock. Patrick had bid $5 million. The lawyers convinced Patrick he could reduce his bid from $5 million down to $1 million. And I made Patrick not only pay the $5 million, but for trying the stunt of reducing his bid, I made him pay an extra $175,000. That was a few months before eToys went bankrupt. When eToys went bankrupt, they had bids for millions of dollars that vanished, and they were going to sell eToys, a $1 billion company that went public in 1999, for $5.4 million to Bain Capital KB. I took over and drove the bids up into the hundreds of millions of dollars, including a merger potential with Scholastic. And when that happened, my lawyer, the creditor's lawyer, people inside the Department of Justice and everybody handling the case offered me a bribe. I turned down the bribe and reported it. But my counterpart Michael Glazier, the CEO of KB, and you can see the story Greed and Debt, a true story about Mitt Romney and Bain Capital.
Yeah.
That was on the cover of Rolling Stone by Matt Taibbi. I'm the source of the story. I showed how he took the bribe and gave Bain Capital $83 million and then filed bankruptcy and kept the money. Now, you know common sense. You and I can't start a company tomorrow, take $100 million, and then tell all the stockholders and shareholders and creditors to go suck wind.
Right.
The reason they were able to get away with it is my lawyer, Morris Nichols Arston Tunnel, and the creditor's lawyer, Paul Roy Traub. Morris Nichols Arston Tunnel is M&AT. Paul Roy Traub, that was the creditor's attorney for Goldman Sachs. Paul Roy Traub was secretly Mitt Romney Bain Capital's lawyer for Stage Stores under Michael Glazier and Barry Gold. They all came over after Stage Stores filed bankruptcy to eToys with a plan to go to Toys R Us by stealing enough money in the toy industry, because Mitt Romney and Bain Capital came from BCG. So did Jeff Bezos. And I contacted Jeff Bezos and said he was missing an opportunity. At that time, he was in trouble. Everybody was talking he would go bankruptcy because his concentration was books. And I said he had a golden opportunity to merge with eToys and be the only retail seller, because Hasbro, Mattel, Parker Brothers, Fisher Price, they were always facing down pressure pricing from all the retailers. By all the retailers buying from him only and them not having to store the stuff that he stored the stuff, the price pressure would no longer go down. I had no idea when I created that scenario that what I created was the destruction of the toys industry by monopolizing KB, Zany Brainy, FAO Schwartz, Parent Company, Jim Marie, Babies R Us, Stage Stores, Jumbo Sports, eToys, and Toys R Us. Bain Capital had a monopoly where what they would do is loan money, get inside with the management, get rid of whoever didn't want to play along, bribe whoever would, and then they would bankrupt and destroy, making money on the shorting of stock, which is what they did in eToys.
Right.
Did I lose you?
No. No, I'm listening.
Okay. Can you hold on 1 second?
Yes,
Just
sir.
1 second. This is a meeting I had before. Hold on.
No problem. It's not the best picture I have of them. I've got to get a better picture. I'm working on it. I'm working behind the scenes here, guys. I've got another screen open. I'm doing some stuff. I assume he's going to come back. Let me see. Yeah, I'm still there. I'm on hold.
I'm going to have to put you on pause for a second. I got to text him my address, and then I'll be right with you.
Hey, Laser, you got plenty of times, brother. I'm just prepping my channel. I'm getting stuff going. You have people in here listening. We're on bated breath here.
Well, what you can do is look at Greed and Debt. It's out there, Rolling Stone cover story, a true story about Mitt Romney and Bain Capital.
Yeah.
I'm the whistleblower in that case. That's why Matt Taibbi listened to me. And there was another writer, R. Muse, who hates me now. You know, every reporter that does my story gets punished.
Okay.
And I'll forewarn you about that. The moment you start being in that corner, you'll see trolls and haters like you've never seen before.
Yeah, I can handle it. I'm not worried about them.
Well, they stole hundreds of billions of dollars, so it's nothing for them to pay $1 million to do a brigade to gang stalk tomorrow. We had tens of thousands of people after SWAT came after me on Reddit, and the mudslinging was, I'm fat, I'm old, I didn't go to Harvard, my commas are too many, I don't act like a CEO, on and on and on, but had nothing to do with the issues at hand. That there was a monopoly of the toy industry, bled out, bankrupt, and destroyed, so that Amazon would wind up with all the sales. And here's the caveat. The reason they're able to do it and get away with it, even though I got confessions, is my lawyer, Colm Felix Conley, was the United States attorney, and his partner in crime was Stephen Piken, the assistant United States attorney in New York, who was also the SEC task force. The issue being that Mattel and eToys were Delaware corporations with their stock trading on NYSE and NASDAQ. And those two both went partnership to the law firms of Goldman Sachs and Bain Capital after they were willfully blind, and both of them returned to the Department of Justice. Stephen Piken returned with Jay Clayton, who was Sullivan and Cromwell partners, that's Goldman Sachs lawyers, in our eToys case that I sued Trump to not allow to be there because Jay Clayton's wife was also a partner in Goldman Sachs merger and acquisition division. And Jay Clayton bragged on his resume at Sullivan and Cromwell that he was a Bain Capital, heavily millions of dollars invested lawyer. They returned to the SEC and blocked me for 4 years. Colm Connolly has his assistant, Ellen Slice, the assistant U.S. attorney in Delaware, have the FBI threaten me that they're going to make my felony record an issue from 45 years ago for lying against Colm Connolly that they consider me a threat. And I told them, F you, in an email that I'll gladly show you. And the FBI agent, Scott Duffy, who threatened me, sent me an email, thank you. But then he resigned when Colm Connolly became a judge. And the problem is that Mitt Romney and Paul Traub are fraudsters, racketeering enterprise that was in Neostar that became GameStop, and Colm Connolly is now the chief judge over Delaware, where the courts are controlling the BCG suing GameStop case. Give me 1 minute, and I'll be right back to you.
Yeah, no problem. I'll give the highlight on that while you're out. So just so you guys can go over all this information like I am. So this first right here is an article. This is Greed and Debt, the true story of Mitt Romney and Bain Capital. Bain Capital has a lot of bad players out there in the stock world. I've known that they've been involved with numerous companies. If you guys know Mark Vadden, if you guys remember him, when I talk about him, he left Bain Capital in 1998 to form Blue Nile, which in turn turned into Zulily, Chewy, now GameStop, right? That whole crew that came along with it. But he used to work for Bain Capital. That's what put me on the light with them, on the spotlight. But what we're talking about right now is BCG. There's two BCGs, by the way, but the main BCG that people talk about is the Boston Consulting Group. And those guys go into companies. They give out information. They actually give you recommendations to do with your company. And what they really do is they manipulate you and they gut you from the inside out. And so GameStop had that tie to BCG. And there was an individual on the board, I forget his name right now, Jay something. He was on the board previous, like 2019, 2018. So they made this deal where they're going to pay BCG $30 million a year for consulting. Ryan Cohen, Alan Adel, Larry Chang, they come in, they look at the books and say, we're not going to pay this. We're not going to pay this consulting fee. And because they refused to pay it and they cut them off, BCG sued GameStop. And they're suing them right now. Obviously, it's in the Delaware court because everything's done through corporations through Delaware court. So overall, somebody's asking me a question. I will get to that. We're going to have to look at who the judge is, like I'm being told right now by Liza. I didn't even know any of this existed until 10 minutes ago, until Dan called me, the real DMT. But I think this guy was in a Reddit group chat I was in a while ago. Well, there you go, Sue. Seemed like a lot of facts. Marantz kind of guy. Yeah, this seems like something I want to go down because you guys know I do the whole rabbit hole, and we might only get like 4,000 people to see it at first, but we'll start from there. We'll start with the 6,000 people that watch the channel, and that's the way it is. So you got to start somewhere. So I appreciate the DMT reaching out, and this is how fast it can happen. You can make a phone call, and then we'll get them on the chat. We'll get them on the stream. The question here from Buckle Up, he says, "What up, King? Scooping up more cheap shares today." That's cool. We are too. Thoughts on the overall stock market? Will there be a crash soon? I'm not a big a crash guy. I'm more of a correction guy. So if there's going to be a correction on Wall Street anytime soon, it'd be cool to watch only because I'm on the other side of it. I'm not betting on the short. You're in a distressed credit cycle, period. So the ones that are making money right now are these manipulators of said stocks, manufacturers of outcomes, aka shorts, and this is their cycle, guys. This is where they're going to make the most money in their lifetime, and they're in it. They were just up against a bull run. Now you're in a bear run, and it is what it is. So I'm excited for it because I'm actually buying at the bottom. Romney was in Rhino. Yeah, we're going to have to go out. Mitt Romney is deep into the Ukraine just like Biden. I'm not a big fan of Romney, even though I did vote for him. I had to at the time because I wasn't going to vote for Obama. But Mitt Romney is a snake. Even now, he doesn't go down the lines I am. But here we go. We got Laser back on the chat, guys. And we're going to go ahead and break this down. I did pull up the article, Laser, The Greed and Debt, True Story. I do plan on reading it right after we talk. But this gives me a good breakdown as far as some background as to what we're going to talk about.
Well, there's other articles I'll get to you. How would you like me to address you?
Marantz. It's fine. That's
okay.
Marantz is fine.
And please call me Laser.
Yes,
even
sir.
when I had 3,000 employees and nobody called me sir.
Oh.
I ask everybody to respect everybody. And I run my business like military. I train my people that they never break ranks, that if they got a problem with each other, they go to their manager. Those managers got a problem, they can't solve it, they go to their one. But I'm as friendly as can be. I'm an open book. This is not about me. I'm not a ham. I don't want attention. If you look at 22 years, you don't see me other than when people say, what right do I have to beef about it? Why don't I let it go? They kidnapped my daughter. My son was going to be next, right?
That's crazy.
Well, it's crazier than that. There's over 12 people dead, including a brother of a U.S. attorney, shareholders, people in Delaware that tried to get me before Combe Connolly. John Jack Wheeler was the presidential with Reagan, George Herbert Walker Bush, and George W. Bush. He was also the founding guy and manager of the Vietnam Memorial and Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
One second, Laser. I don't want to stop you, but 1 second. How do you spell your last name?
H-A-A-S.
Oh, A-A. Okay, got it. I'm doing everything in real time right now, putting up articles and doing videos.
Well, one thing that Dan DMT and the others have is they ask me questions that lead down to what looks like overwhelming tangent pathways, but it's one giant racketeering enterprise, and they delight in the fact that it's convoluted and complicated to the general person who doesn't believe it's possible for them to get away with hundreds of crimes with people dead, destroying companies. But it's real simple to explain, and this will be succinct explanation.
Yeah, perfect.
Goldman Sachs and Bain Capital partnered up in organized crime that you hear the misnomer white collar crime as if it's not racketeering, but
right.
It is. And it's the worst racketeering because if you remember when Romney ran for president and I had him caught in every one of Obama's websites, and my buddy Joe Biden wound up vice president. I'll explain that to you. And again, I don't know that I'd vote for him again. I was a diehard Republican when this began. All right. Never given him a donation one, but we were neighbors in the beaches of Delaware who were only 900-person communities. And he knew that I would not let the tiger's tail go. But going back to the succinct description, Goldman Sachs and Bain Capital partnered in organized crime with the genius manipulation of being retroactively retired from their organized crimes. Remember Romney, when he got caught about lying when he was at Bain Capital, his campaign manager Gillespie claimed that he was retroactively retired. Okay? The reason they could get away with that is because they have infiltrated our federal system of justice and the courts. And can that be allowed?
Well, I'm listening.
Okay. Can Frank Nitti be arranged to be prosecutor over Capone cases and rule that Capone didn't do nothing and do so in secret and then claim that they are protected by the Constitution by statute of limitations?
Wow. Well, here's what I'm doing. I'm literally going to run everything back you say today. And I'm a different kind of guy. I dig, and I never stop digging. And that's how I was able to dig up the stuff I have for like AMC and Adam Aaron and Apollo and everything else. Like we have other guys out here.
Apollo's part of this. Apollo's part of this. Aaron was following me. Pulte was following me. Cohen was following me. But then their lawyers got involved, and again, I can understand it, and it's fear and common sense. There's people dead in my case, and I can prove that, all directly connected to me. How many people do you know, or any of your listeners know, in your life, outside of being in the military, overseas, do you know that have a dozen people directly connected to them dead?
No, I don't know many.
Okay. How many people do you know that have whistleblown in dozens of cases before whistleblowing gave a reward status?
Yeah. No, none. I mean, it's now highlighted.
I'm a serial whistleblower because I'm there in the beginning, and I was protected. And I can tell you, for some reason, the Bush family hates Romney so much that one of their affiliated children reached out to me and told me I don't have to worry about being assassinated like the others, that they heard a family discussion that Mitt's never going to be in the White House, and I'm their ace in the hole.
Wow.
Now, George Herbert Walker Bush is dead, and rumor is Romney's testing the waters. Trump can't run on his own. He's not valuable enough. Nobody's donating to him. Romney can't run on his own. But if those two run together, it's like a winning draft ticket that the media will love and put all over the place. And the Democrats and the Republicans running against them will have to spend billions of dollars to get one moment of airtime. And I don't see how they can do it if I'm still breathing.
Well, I'm giving you the chance to tell your story today because
I appreciate that.
If you disappear tomorrow, if you disappear tomorrow, I have the tape. So
okay,
you're going to be good with me.
To back up succinctly, Goldman Sachs and Bain Capital partnered in organized crime for billions of dollars that bled out, bankrupted, and destroyed the entire large retail toy industry. And I've got a tweet. If you go to my main tweet on Twitter,
I have to go
and click on that, it's got a hierarchy that I tried to put on ThreadApp that lists all the stories. And there's hundreds of stories about my case. Reuters, New York Times, LA Times, Zany, Politicus USA, Daily Cause, Democratic Underground, MoveOn.org. And I always ask them not to mention me. And here's why, Marantz. If you make it about me, they hone in on my faults and distract from the overall issue. Because that's what trolls, shills, sock puppets, haters, and naysayers do. They try to muddy the waters where nobody pays attention to the fact. The fact is, Mitt Romney and Paul Traub were involved in Neostar. Fact is, Neostar became GameStop. Fact is, they're partners in crime of destroying the toy industry. Colm Connolly was the U.S. attorney that became partners of M&AT, Morris Nichols Arson Tunnel, who was my attorney, eToy's attorney, and also Bain Capital's attorney and Goldman Sachs' attorney at the same time when they were swearing under oath to represent me, eToys, against Bain Capital and Goldman Sachs. So when M&AT's Greg Werkheiser nominated with Barry Gold, who's who they replaced me with, they threw me out as CEO and put in Barry Gold. And when Barry Gold took over, officially a year almost after I was gone, the judge approved him. It was Paul Traub putting in his partner, his boss from Stage Stores, Michael Glazier's secretary from Stage Store, Mitt Romney's secretary at Stage Stores, where the creditors counsel put in his partner, paid from his law firm. He confessed that he put in a guy that he paid 4 payments of $30,000 to after they ousted me as the new CEO. And then Barry Gold and Paul Traub and M&AT nominated Paul Traub to sue Goldman Sachs in New York Supreme Court. In other words, Goldman Sachs nominated Goldman Sachs to sue New York Supreme Court, and these guys all argued on the stand for the judge to forbid eToy shareholders from having their own independent lawyer that would be paid for by eToy, saying you're saving the money of the estate. Now, when they did that, they elevated their fiduciary duty to protect the shareholders. But after Romney lost and the New York Supreme Court of Appeals said my case could reopen, and in my opinion, because they could no longer get booted up the ladder to higher court positions because he didn't get the job, right?
Right.
When they ruled that the New York Supreme Court of Appeals could reopen my case, these three people who had already confessed that they were tied to each other, lying under oath, which meant, ladies and gentlemen, that they were betraying their court-approved clients. Are lawyers ever allowed to betray their client?
Well, they can speak for them on their behalf, but I don't know about portraying. I don't know exactly what you mean by that.
No, lawyers swear an oath to the bar, any state you go to, the American Bar Association, New York, California, Delaware, that their duty of loyalty is to client first and foremost. This is how they're able to represent people they know killed somebody, but to do a defense to explain it, even though they know they're guilty. Their duty of loyalty by law, by their oath of office, by the Constitution of the United States. Colm Connolly's oath was to the Constitution of the United States against enemies, foreign and domestic. Instead, he has his assistant, Ellen Slights, have the FBI call me and say, if I don't take down my websites and blogs, they're going to put me in jail for life. Now, I've already been shot at, poisoned, beat up, and my friends killed, and my daughter kidnapped. That's why it was so easy to tell them to go F themselves. And I did it in an email to the Department of Justice, threatening them that they're enemies of state. They're violating their oath of office, which violates, by the way, Aaron Cooper v. Aaron, United States Supreme Court case that says any judicial officer or employee of the United States government who makes war with the Constitution of the United States is a direct contravention of their oath to protect it. And that was the case that was cited in Brown v. Board of Education when Arkansas said, we're not going by the U.S. Supreme Court. That's how they handle it and send troops in. Nobody's sending troops into ours because the last time the Department of Justice arrested and indicted 100 Wall Street frauders who some they said were connected to organized crime, like white-collar crime isn't organized crime. It is. Mm-hmm. And in this case, worse, because they infiltrated our systems of justice and are getting people to openly aid and abet racketeering at the detriment of public companies and private companies. And they're not stopping. They tried to do it at GameStop. If the apes weren't there, it would have been toast, correct?
Correct.
Right? Okay. They ran into a big enough lobby that they couldn't bribe and they couldn't do anything with. So how they solved that is BCG sues GameStop in Delaware with Colm Connolly and his partner, Mary Ellen Noriega, nominated to be judges to spite Biden because Biden helped me stop Colm Connolly from being a judge in 2008. Biden and his son, Beau Biden, who was the Attorney General of the United States, couldn't get involved because that would be classified as obstruction, whether it's pro or con. You couldn't get involved in a federal case. But I was promised that if they ever dropped the case, that Beau Biden, the Attorney General of the United States, would take it up. Well, after the New York Supreme Court of Appeals said I could take care and reopen my case, these bad faith racketeering gang benefiting from mayhem, homicide, and destruction and organized crime settled the $1 billion eToys case, which, by the way, a sidebar, M&AT, before I became CEO, put in a motion to destroy books and records in the beginning of a 15-year case. And you won't find it anywhere else. And if you go now on Pacer, Westlaw, LexisNexis to New York courts, bankruptcy court of Cosmetics Plus or Playco, or you go to the Delaware FAO Schwartz, KB Toys, eToys, on and on and on, or to Texas Stage Stores, you'll see that the legal records, Aaron Schwartz, God bless him, impressed on me over and over again, and I rolled my eyes on them like some of you are probably rolling your eyes about me right now, that I got to copy the records that are going to make them disappear.
So I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question. Do you feel that with President Biden, this is your opinion, with him getting appointed the presidency, did that throw a wrench into any of this for you?
Well, no. Here's what happened. Okay. Biden, I was neighbors with him, and side story, I went bankrupt in kerosene heaters in 1996 when they changed the regulation. I had been working with a guy. I let him keep the $1 million that he owed me. I made him millions in selling kerosene heaters by truckloads. I was buying them from Sanyo at the Port Elizabeth for $10 and $20 when they were selling for $200 and $300. And I was selling them on trucks for $69 and $99 for a place called House of Deals. Now, I left House of Deals to go out on my own, and I got heavily invested in borrowed money and sold all assets and everything, and told my partner, gave him a gift when he's trying to negotiate with me to give me less money. I said, you can keep it. Just signed that I'm allowed to compete. And he did that, but they knew the regulation was changing. When the regulation changed, I went bankrupt. I was $6 million in the hole, warehouse, tons of units. I go in and see Comfort Glow and Kerosene heaters that used to sell for $300 and $500, selling for only $20. And I go to the Sanyo guys and say, what's wrong? And they said, there's nothing wrong, but if you need another 100,000 heaters, come get them and pay us after you sell them. A week later, that warehouse burnt down because the regulation changed that nobody could have kerosene heaters in their house anymore. I went broke. At that time, I was friends with a guy that owned the dairy that was the biggest dairy that didn't use chemicals. And he said to me, because we went to auctions together and I used to buy restaurant equipment, he was a sweetheart guy, an honest hard worker. He said to me, I'm going to give you a check and a letter of credit to guarantee it because you need to get your hat out of your ass. Right? Mm-hmm. Now, for a year, I carried that $1 million letter of credit in my pocket with the check. And he told me he didn't care if I bought pet rocks, if I bought a hotel, if I bought a crab boat and it sunk, just try to get my head out of my ass. The man loved me that much, and he loved my family that much. He loved my honest work ethic that much. He knew everything about me. I still talk to his son to this day. He passed away a few years ago. He tried to help me in my case, right? Everybody in Delaware, the DuPonts, the Pritzkers, the Bidens, everybody knew I carried that check, and they'd always invite me to the high-class parties to show the idiot with the letter of credit and try to talk me into this, that, and the other, do something. I was just a big joke because I was scared to turn, like the people are scared to turn that opened up their business just before COVID and went bankrupt because they had no idea that everything was going to change.
Right.
But he knew from another instance that I don't let the tiger KO go. So what happened when Biden was running in 2007, and I'll tell you a specific thing that proves my point if you promise not to focus on it.
Okay.
Biden flew on Sun Country Airlines. It's a matter of public record. He flew on Sun Country Airlines, and I reported him to the Federal Election Commission, and he had to pay $219,000 for getting a discount rate on airline. Now, in my opinion, he should have paid $2 to $20 million because he got to fly charter, but they only charged him the amount of money him and his personal assistants on Sun Country Airline paid. Okay. Or would have paid without them. The FEC didn't charge them charter flight things. They charged them individual ticket things. At that time, when he was flying on Sun Country Airlines was owned by Bain Capital, Goldman Sachs, Tom Petters Ponzi. Look at Petters, Petters-fraud.com. And the controller of Tom Petters Ponzi was Paul Roy Traub. And I've got that stated by federal records. Okay. And they lied and said, when the arrest happened in 2008, that Petters Ponzi was only $3.7 billion, and Traub had Madoff's sons run and confess about Dad, saying that it was $60 billion, when it's actually the opposite. Madoff is Petters is $60 billion. Madoff's was only $30 billion. But they had to make the story Matthew Goldstein was going to report, talking to the Bidens, because Joe Biden helped me stop Combe Connolly from becoming a judge, and that's a matter of record. Even though they got it redacted, I can show you where it is, by refusing to sign the Senate slip. The protocol at the time when you get nominated by the President of the United States, as the 2 U.S. senators currently in office have to sign the blue slip and send it in approving the vote to go forward in the U.S. Senate. To spite Biden and to make Romney happen. Remember Romney and Trump had that famous dinner, frog legs, in Washington, D.C.?
Sure.
Okay. That was about me. What they needed to do, Trump couldn't go after Romney as much as he wanted to because Trump knew Romney and Goldman Sachs were partners, and Trump's got money from Goldman Sachs. So the deal they made, despite what everybody's seeing on the air and how many people for Trump come and join me, and I block them as soon as they start doing their bullshit, because I'm a Romney hater, therefore I must be a lover of Trump, which is not a true equation, right? They came and went after that dinner and got Jay Clayton, a pardon for Michael Milken that not even the Bush president would give him. And Jay Clayton, after he got in, brung in Stephen Pike, Combe Connolly's partner in crime, blocking the cases. And Combe Connolly got renominated to be a judge. That's why the FBI threatened me. They knew that that was happening, that if I didn't take down my websites, they were worried that somebody would pick up my websites. And I came close to doing it by doing another stunt.
Well, here's the thing. I want to dial it in because there's 2 things I want to dial down with you.
Okay.
Because I'm listening. I know you have a wealth of knowledge. I see the story was written in 2012, August 29th. Just happens to be my son's birthday. That's awesome. But the story that was written 10 years ago, that means you've had this 10 years of building up knowledge and information.
22 years. 22 years.
Well, I know you're 20, but I'm saying since the story came out, right? So I think there's so many connecting dots, but there's 2 things I want to touch base on. One is this: why do you feel? And I don't even know if the case, if it's tied up in Delaware, which it is, for GameStop and BCG. Why do you feel that it's tied up, and what is it holding back, if you don't mind? Your opinion, of course.
Simple common sense. Do you let the wolves in the henhouse?
Ideally, no.
Okay. The wolves are Wall Street, Goldman Sachs, Bain Capital, Mitt Romney, Paul Traub, all tied to Neostar, and we don't know how. They're still tied, but we know the pattern. The pattern is to get involved inside the upper management, bribe who you can, kick out who you can, and then bankrupt the company. And we all agree that had not the GameStop apes been there, Cohen would have been done, correct?
I guess. I mean, it was an insurmountable amount of bad guys in there. I've looked at the board of directors for GameStop. Obviously, I've done my homework on AMC a lot more than GameStop's, because when I went to GameStop, they had 11 executives before. Now they only have 5, and I'm giving them a fresh look, as in to say, well, those guys aren't here anymore, so why am I worried about it? But I think they're still battling it out, because if there's like a motion to where you can't talk about GameStop, like for the board of directors, that's why they don't say so much. I just don't know what's happening in the court system, but you said there's 2 judges, correct?
No, there's 4 judges in Delaware, 4
Okay.
regular, and then there's visiting judges. The 4 judges, when GameStop case was filed, was Combe Connolly, chief judge, still is, Mary Ellen Noriega, which was his partner at M&AT, right? She was at M&AT for 22 years. And then Andrews and Stark, who were his assistant U.S. attorneys. Now, let's take GameStop out of the question. Is it allowable for 4 judges to be from the same group running the state of Delaware federal courts?
It's kind of one-sided.
50,000 legal professionals in Delaware alone, lawyers, judges, professors, on and on and on. And the only 4 people in there are all part of the same gang. And by the way, I say gang accurately because they all protected the organized crime of Bain Capital and Goldman Sachs from being prosecuted.
Right.
That's disqualifiable, and they never mentioned that on their Senate Judiciary questionnaire. So I don't have to speculate about the 1,000 scenarios. You either agree to allow the fox to season you as chickens in the henhouse, or the other people that are related to the fox that want to gut you, or you don't.
Yeah, no, I have the same conclusion. I don't know. Do you have Reddit? Do you ever go on Reddit?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm on Reddit. I had tens of thousands of people on Reddit. Now listen to this. The same thing I'm telling you will happen to you. They ask legitimate questions. If you Google Combe Connolly on Reddit, you'll see a wonderful thing there. If you Google Gain Capital, you'll see a wonderful thing about bankruptcy bust outs. There were hundreds of them up there. After I got SWAT after me, after I finally got my 2 SEC whistleblower case numbers, all of a sudden, Goldman Sachs is hired by Reddit. Their people become mods, and everybody that had my stuff up there got shot down or closed down or kicked out.
Wow. Well, there's a good guy, a buddy of mine who's on my channel all the time. His name's Badass Trader. He's a moderator for Superstock. If you know what Superstock is, it's the GameStop.
We'll talk to him before you get involved there, because if you see him say to you, no, we're not allowing it, there's your answer.
No, he's my guy. This guy's amazing. So he has a Reddit piece called Badass, the Billionaires Boys Club. And he talks about Apollo, Bain. He talks about all this. Like he pieces the pieces
They're all
together.
involved. Apollo was where Jay Clayton went to turn around and do he had a competitor, Apollo, prosecuted, which everybody sees the case going on, and then he becomes partners with him.
Right.
That's absurd. It's right in our face. The guy should be in jail.
Yeah, so there's a thing called the Billionaires Boys Club. I just, if you ever want something to read about,
I drove by it in Vegas many a time.
No. It's a DD piece on Reddit. That's what I'm saying. That you can read about. It's in parts, maybe like 19
I'll
parts.
pick it up as soon as we.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I can do it right now.
It's something to read. It's going to take some time to get through, but it kind of connects the pieces. What I want you to do, if you can, I'd want you to read it for me, Lazy, because you have the pieces. Okay, you have pieces on your side. We have pieces that we do here. I have a whole think tank, a whole group here. And then we have bankruptcy lawyers. We've got some ex-CEOs. We got those guys part of my...
I've got judges and lawyers, too, that don't like what is going on. But here's the thing, Marantz.
Yes, sir.
Those guys get ostracized. And I'll give you an example. Judge Richard B. Sanders was a Supreme Court judge in the state of Washington. He's at a Federalist dinner when Bush is going out, paying $2,500 a plate. McCasey, who came in after I made Gonzalez step down, right? McCasey comes in and he says Bush did no wrong, the Department of Justice did no wrong, and this judge was so pure, he said, tyrant. The sergeant in arms came to him, everybody booed him, and McCasey went on and turned around and talked about it, encouraged. And the judge couldn't take it no more. And he stood up with both hands. Tyrant. They took him out of the room, and McCasey wound up in the hospital. He collapsed at the podium. The judge became famous. But what they did next was made sure that he wasn't a judge anymore. They made him lose his election by the Seattle Times that had supported him for 30 years, took a question to a judge panel and said, why do we have 2% black population and 20% blacks in prison? The guy in the back of the room turned around and said, poverty pimps. They put that quote with Judge Richard B. Sanders' face on the Seattle Times front page, and he lost the election by 20,000 votes.
Wow.
That's what they do.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why I tell you these things is because I think you have the other side of the coin. I think you can piece it all together, what we're trying to piece together.
No, I can't piece it together without people like you to care. I've been a voice in the wilderness for 22 years.
Yeah, I hear you.
I love the Ape Nation. I love you guys being due diligent. I love you guys thinking it through. And wait a second. While I'm doing it, I've got 3 different phones here.
No, it's fine.
No, what is his name again?
Is a Badass Trader. And but you can just type in Billionaires Boys Club. It'll come right up.
Badass Trader.
Yep. Billionaires Boys Club.
649,000 commas.
Yep.
I only have 200,000.
Yeah, no, this guy's the real deal. He's the real deal.
Okay. His recent post is Dorito update.
Yeah, we do that too. We talk about the stock.
A reminder of any ape dismissing something. I don't know.
I don't know. He's in the chat right now. He follows. He's around. He's listening to you right now.
Okay. Well, again, here it is. When people like me, are you familiar with the Stephen Donziger case?
No, sir.
Oh, guy. He won $9 billion against Chevron for putting 50 billion gallons of toxic waste in the Amazon forest and claiming they cleaned it up with $40 million.
Wow.
He sued him and won, and Chevron pulled all its assets out of South America, and he went to the New York court, and they told Steven Donziger, he's been on the case for 30 years, that if you bring that in, we'll put you in jail. They put him in jail and took his bar card away. The difference between me and him is the last place they want to see me is in a court of public record. The last place they want to see me, Daily Cause, Democratic Underground, everybody throws me out the moment I get attention. And again, I'm forewarning you. People are dead. Brother U.S. Attorney dead. Dozens dead. Right? They'll come at you like you wouldn't believe because it's a billion, mega, hundreds of billions of dollars organized crime.
Yeah.
Right? But with just people like you of prominence verifying that what I'm saying is true, then the mudslingers don't work anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm a big proponent of truth.
Make it about the facts. Make it about the facts. It's not about me. It's what they're doing to us. I'm willing to put my life on the line to stop organized crime from hurting people because we have bought and paid for judges and U.S. attorneys and FBI agents betraying their oath. They're tax-paid public servants, and every one of them involved in this case and everybody involved in the mayhem and homicide belongs in jail, losing their bar card, losing their prestige to send a clear message, and you people can make that happen. I can't do it on my own. That's proven.
No problem. I mean, I defend this country too. I'm a veteran, all the good stuff, but
well, again, we have fellow people that died in oil wars that are unjust. This is a noble cause. This is enemies domestic that nobody touches. After that 100 people arrest in mid-2000, they haven't arrested 100 people in 22 years.
Yeah, they haven't done anything. I totally agree. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some more homework on all of this. You know, this is all brought to light to me today. In the moment, but I don't mind putting it out here front and center because even if it doesn't pan out, let me tell you something, Laser. I'm the most straight shooter guy you're ever going to meet.
It'll pan out, buddy. What'll pan out? I know it will. I don't mind you quitting, though.
No, I don't quit. I don't quit.
No, but if you get worried, do you have a wife and kids?
I'm tell you, I have them, and they're taken care of. We're good. I'm not worried about me.
Because they kidnapped my daughter and said my son would be next.
Yeah, well, let them come see me. I'm a different type of guy.
I'm a different one too. I have the right to, even though I'm a felon, can't carry a gun, threaten somebody's life in front of me and watch what happens.
You're doing well. You're doing God's work. Hey, one more question though. You know, you saying that it can be connected from BCG to GameStop, and this is how they're holding their feet to the fire. I've got some I want to ask you. When you say, and if you don't want to go into detail, it's fine. But I just want a good idea.
Open book. The truth is inflexible and immortal. And the thing, I've closed down 6 law firms and put dozens in jail for 500 years, only armed with the truth.
Well, here we go. When you say that they bribed you, can you describe that moment?
They tried to bribe me. Read Greed and Debt. Yeah. And Greed and Debt, I'm the source of it. I can give you Matt Taibbi's email. I don't want to destroy him because
I have his name right here. Yeah.
Right. Right. Greed and Debt. They gave Michael Glazer $18 million and gave Bain Capital $83 million before filing bankruptcy of KB. Now, they had to confess it because I had the record.
Okay.
I knew what happened. Right. So when they confessed it in open record, but the judge ordered my proof about it stricken from the record, and that's a matter of fact that I can still prove. I've got the motion and the judge's order and everything about it. Now, here's the other side of that equation that I did not know at the time because that was 2005. The Biden, for between 2001 and 2007, I did not know that the U.S. attorney in Delaware was my lawyer refusing to prosecute himself and his partners and their clients. You understand how big that is?
Yes.
Right? Okay. Colm Connolly, I did not know they had the ace in the hole. So when the Department of Justice went after me and had my stuff stricken and threatened me, I didn't know what to do. Now, again, what happened is that M&AT, who's my lawyer, you can see in the record a KB case is Bain Capital's lawyer, while they're eToys and my lawyer.
That's crazy.
So they're representing me against Bain Capital and Goldman Sachs while they're simultaneously representing Goldman Sachs and Bain Capital.
Working for them. Yeah, I get you.
Okay. I got M&AT to confess Goldman Sachs. The other part of that equation is the person who asked to prosecute Michael Glazer and Bain Capital was Paul Roy Traub as creditor's attorney. Paul Roy Traub did that without informing the court's parties of interest and everybody in the case that he was actually Michael Glazer's lawyer in Stage Stores under Barry Gold, under Mitt Romney, who became the lawyer of Mattel. It's not allowed. But when I asked the judge to address it, she ordered the clerk not to allow me put the records in the evidence.
Wow.
And Cole Connolly was a U.S. attorney having me threatened, having the FBI threaten me. When I filed a complaint after the Bidens gave me, and you can see it at the Office of Legal Policy that I didn't even know was a thing, the DOJ, Office of Legal Policy, Cole Connolly's resume is there. He clerked for Judge Stapleton, who is a partner of M&AT. He was the assistant U.S. attorney until 1999. Then he was a partner of M&AT. Then he went back and became the U.S. attorney in 2001 through 2009 after I turned down and reported the bribe. So they buried everything that I was doing and had everybody come after me. But I was one of these guys, a DAG, right? Okay. What happened was I didn't know it, though. So when Cole Connolly and the FBI threatened me, I said, you guys are crony corrupts. I'm not taking a bribe. I'm not being a part of you. I'm not shutting up. He said, you want other people to be harmed? I said, you do it. I'm there in the middle of it. You will pay your ultimate penalty trying. That's the issue. That's the only thing I can do, Guy. I can't stop what they do, but I can't let me, after they kidnapped my daughter and other people that I've worked with had died for the cause, directly involved in the case. What kind of soldier would I be if I gave up, but took money and went away?
So who are you? Who's on your side right now? Who's helping you?
You guys.
No, I mean, like, you don't have a team. You don't have, like,
family, friends, everybody abandoned me. And again, when I talk to the Wall Street whistleblower lawyers, how that system really works, and I got a couple of reporters to do something about it. Here's another site you got to study: lopucki.com.
Okay.
UCLA law professor Lynn Lopucki has been before Congress with Senator Warren and Cornyn. He wrote a book called Courting Failure: How Corruption in Bankruptcy Cases is Destroying Our Courts by Picking Venues. And Senator Cornyn came out and said picking a venue is picking a verdict. And Senator Cornyn and Elizabeth Warren, you got to remember, she's in Bain backyard. She could wind up in a boat in the ocean tomorrow, right? Warren and Cornyn joined together and had multiple times put forth venue shopping bills, basically doing a shot across the bow, telling them to stop the bullshit in Delaware. Biden was a senator, and his son was the attorney general. They couldn't get involved in my case, but they helped me stop Cole Connolly. When they gave me the resume, I gave it to the Los Angeles Public Corruption Task Force, and you can look up Shake Up Royals federal prosecutors. And 4 weeks after that, they shut down the Public Corruption Task Force, saying there were no public corruption cases in Los Angeles to prosecute. And they threatened career federal prosecutors to destroy them if they said the reason why. That's what you're facing. You guys, because you're such a big group, can do like international consortium of investigative journalists who have been fired trying to do my case. You guys can turn around and have multiple people put out the same facts. Don't mention about me. Just stick with the facts that they can't deny that needs to be addressed as a matter of law. Cole Connolly needs to be gone off the case. They need to have an investigation, antitrust, FBI. You guys can be the heroes of my story that I'll have to love and honor the rest of my days. I already do, by the way, because you're the tipping point. What we do, we victims, when we go to the authorities and they say no, and we go to the courts and they say no, and we go to the press and they say no, what our job is to do is to find a way to balance the equation of power that's making the story not be heard, get to a higher platform to affect a different result. How much it happens, cause and effect. When that 2013 article came out that my case was reopened, by New York Times rigging the IPO game, it explains exactly what happened. Our stock went to above $80. We got less than 20. It disappeared to Goldman Sachs friends. And the people that stopped that from being investigated were Goldman Sachs people planted inside the Department of Justice and the federal courts. Goldman Sachs, David Solomon is going to get canned on Tuesday if we make this paid attention to.
Right. Well, I mean, he might just get canned because the market's crashing every damn day. But
No. There's Goldman Sachs people that want me to keep spearheading it, and they're going to call, the investors are going to call for his head on a platter because he could have settled my case when he first came on. Instead, what he did was he had Gregory Palm quit the general counsel of Goldman Sachs so he could have plausible deniability, and then he became the CEO and the chairman. And he continued the obstruction of justice, and his people are the ones that threaten me. I've got Goldman Sachs hasn't looked at my postings in 20 years 500 times. I've looked at it over 10,000 in the last 4 weeks. They want to use my case to make him gone and clean up the act. They want to take my case and confess and settle it. Otherwise, if the SEC does what's right in my case, Goldman Sachs loses its ability to do mergers, acquisitions, and IPOs, and they're out of business. They're Bear Stearns and Lehman Brothers. When the New York Times rigging the IPO game article came out, cause and effect, 3 weeks later, Bain Capital had to cancel the Toys R Us IPO. It's a matter of record. You guys can turn around and go on Jon Stewart today and say eToys, Mattel stock. Why aren't they looking at that? How can the judges over those cases in those districts be partners in the crime and get away with it being in our federal service with our tax-paid dollars? That's simple questions. Dan's got the wording for it, right? It's a conflict of interest crime. They're violating the law of judicial canons of conduct. You guys can make him leave tomorrow. The apes already made him. I don't know if Dan told you, his Twitter actually said that he calls me a liar. I can't remember. Dan remembers the exact words. But you can't call me a liar unless you know what my allegations are. And right. Combe Connell's assistant, Ellen Slites, is the one that had the FBI threaten to put me in jail. Coincidentally, 3 days after Robert Albert, the eToy shareholder, died. They figure I'm the only witness left. Well, they're wrong, and they asked me for the other witnesses. I'm not going to give people that threaten me the name of witnesses. Are they out of their friggin' mind? I'll give them to you because I can trust you and Dan not to reveal them.
Right. No, I understand. What I'm going to do, because it sounds like there's obviously in the court system, there's a conflict of interest, period, in your cases and others.
And the Department of Justice.
Yeah, I'll have to look into all of that.
Justice rated by organized crime. That's what's going on with free reign in our face, bragging about that they're switching back and forth, revolving door, getting paid for their willful blindness. They should be jailed for the rest of their life.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, listen, you give me a hole, I'm going to dig into it. It's going to take me a minute, but you're catching me up really fast. And what I'm going to also do is I'm going to clip this video for the interview portion, and I'll put it out as a separate piece so people can see it with clean eyes.
And I'll reference it, and you'll wind up with tens of thousands of other views outside of your network. Yeah. There's people who do care, want a fair system that are inside the system, but they get destroyed or killed if they point it out. M&AT controls the courts of Delaware, period, end of story. M&AT should be my 7th law firm gone, and I'm telling you, they're already there. Greg Werkheiser and his wife was Rachel Werkheiser, was the clerk for the chief bankruptcy judge, Sanchi, and Greg Werkheiser left M&AT after being there 22 years, and Rachel Werkheiser was kicked out of being clerk, and Sanchi retired. When I pointed out what was going on, he was being snowed, and he said, screw this shit, I'm leaving. You guys can make a difference. I appreciate you. I adore you. I look forward to talking to you more.
Well, you have my number.
You have my number. Text me before you do. I've got meetings all the time.
Yeah, I hear you. So you have my number too. If you want to get on urgently, like if I'm ever live, I'm always on YouTube. I'm live every day. And
hey guys, you're saving my life. You're saving my life, and you're saving the lives of others we don't even know. The witnesses that I won't bring forward, I have them. I have everybody to prove I was CEO. I have everybody to prove that I was snowed. I have everybody to prove exactly what went on. But I only give it to a person I can trust. We need a contemporaneous Elliot Ness. You guys can make that happen.
I'm going to do my best. I'm going to put it out there. Like I said, I'll throw you a link when I have it. And then you can do whatever you want with it at that point. But this will be clipped, and we'll get it up online within the next hour.
You have no idea that you made a decision to change the world today. You're going to be world famous for being on this side of the equation before the story broke. Even though I've had hundreds of stories and documentaries, including a few on American greed, that's nowhere near 1/100th of what's going on right now because of the purity of the ape nation.
I just want to tell you, well, one, I don't call our group here, we don't call ourselves apes. That's the first thing. And it's not, and we don't take offense to it either. But it's just, we are retail investors.
I think it's going to be wrong. I think that's what Aaron is doing when he claims that he has the ape stock. I'm worried.
Yeah, he's terrible. But that's another whole deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let you know we're retail, we're humans, we're people, we're common folk. But
and you need a fair market. It's hard enough to make profit as it is without this bullshit. The source, this mishigosh.
Well, this is my fight. Rather than standing on the sidewalk, this is my fight right here. So I'll put it out there. We'll see what floats, and we'll see what people can see, and we'll see what we can dig up. But I really appreciate your time.
You have no idea how much people love to be on the side of a winning story, and that's where you are. I appreciate your time there, buddy.
Likewise, Laser. You take care, and appreciate you, and I'll get you back onto the show anytime, okay?
All right. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, people, for listening. You're making a difference. You're part of the war that's going to win.
All right. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, sir. You have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye. So that was 1 hour right there with Laser. Worth my time. Thank you, Dan. That's the real DMT. If you guys don't know Dan's been a part of the saga for a long time. Plenty of music videos and all that. But as you guys get through the lyrics and you guys understand what he puts out, the DD that we're going over right now that we'll have to break down over the next couple of weeks. I have Badass Trader here, who's one of the main moderators for Superstonk. I have numerous people in this chat that are listening. I can't be the only one that's digging. You guys got to dig too. So I appreciate everything you guys do for us. And I don't know his Reddit handle. We'll get all that information. Badass Trader, get with Dan. Dan knows his information. Dan, can you text me his Reddit handle, his Twitter? I need it all. I think it's all real in a sense. I'm not going to tell you what's real and what's not. The lack of breaks in his breath. I love that one. They're like, the lack of breaks in what he's saying. Tells he's not thinking. He's spitting, man. And so I could connect some of the pieces because we've done some DD here, but not in the depth of what he's talking about. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to do my best. Hopefully Badass Trader can connect some of the pieces with his storyline and what he studies. Where do we start? Where do we go? Well, we start right here. Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I hope you guys enjoy the storyline. Hope you guys enjoy the videos. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead and get back to me on that one, guys. I appreciate it. As far as what we're dealing with on the stock, this is the story that this phone call was all about. The story is called Greed and Debt, the true story of Mitt Romney and Bain Capital. And it has connections all the way through to GameStop and there being, the lawsuit from the Boston Consulting Group, BCG. So I'm still going to go through it all. Give me a lot to do this afternoon, this evening. Obviously, I got to cut the grass and hang out with the family. But we're going to do our best, guys. We've been around for a long time. And if our group of DD guys can't figure it out, well, then who the hell is going to do this work? It better be us. I left when we were talking about parenting. Oh, you left at the wrong time then, Funny Spider. There's no bottom. Yeah. I love you guys so much. I'm going to get going. Spider, it got real fast. Respect. Yeah. Hey, you guys keep doing your thing. I know it's almost 1 o'clock right now, but I am going to get a bite to eat. I've been live for 4 hours. I have not eaten. I haven't drank much. I'm going to do my best. No time for League of Legends today as I start digging. But thank you to Laser for coming on the channel. Thank you to everybody who was around. And once again, there's a real connection out here, guys, between people and information. And that would be the real DMT, myself included, moderators, people in the chat, all the subscribers to the channel, everyone who gets all the info that we can do. We do the best we can, guys. So I'm very appreciative of everyone. And if you're going to run it back, run it back. We're just grinding as well, guys. Respect to Dan, respect to everybody. And when I say my phone's open, you guys can call me anytime. Ask Dan. He just called me and I picked it up. One ring. That's the way it works. It's GameStop, guys. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. I really am. But I got to eat. I got a headache right now. Remember, no caffeine. Oh, no soda, no liquor. It's the liquor's the easy part. The soda's the hard part. But if you guys need me, you know where to find me. Peace.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow Simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz